All right, what's up, everybody? It's been a bit. It's been a bit too, and because it's been a minute, I don't know how to talk anymore. Modern Warfare Zombies is basically coming to an end this week. Wednesday is the reloaded, the midpoint of the season. So what are we, 5 reloaded? And that's when we're getting the final rift, the final story mission. I've loaded the trailer for it on my channel. If you haven't seen it, you want to see it, it's there. So really, I have 2 basically goals left to achieve. One of them is to complete that mission, obviously. I want to get the final story mission. I want to see the final cutscene because, you know, as disappointing as Modern Warfare Zombies has been, the pardon me, the cutscenes have been, I think, very good for the most part. I don't really have any kind of issues with that part of it. My whole real problem with Modern Warfare Zombies entirely is that they just stopped updating it. You know, we got the initial release and we had 3 acts worth of stuff to do. We had like 50 different missions, and then it was every, you know, season 1.5 or 2.5 or 2, starting at 2.5, whenever it was. You know, we got 1 story mission to do. You go into the Dark Ether and then you leave. You go into the Dark Ether and then you leave. So super repetitive and very just ultimately boring. I think it would have been a very good year, a very fun year, a very different kind of a year than we normally get, but that's how it worked out. I really just, I mean, I think what we know so far for Black Ops 6 is we can look forward to a very good year coming up for zombies. The first map, Terminus, looks huge, which is like not in an intimidating bad way. It looks like a really fun, let's go explore. Lots of stuff to find. Lots of side Easter eggs, according to Treyarch themselves. Tons and tons of side Easter eggs, so that's awesome. It looks like it's going to be a good, fun time. And apparently, though, we're not getting what I was 99% sure of, because Cold War Outbreak did very well. Mitchell, what's up, man? Hell O to you as well. Cold War Outbreak did very well, and at the beginning, like I said, of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, it was the most played third game mode that they've ever had. That's according to Activision, not according to me. A lot of that has to do with the Warzone players didn't have a new map at the time and they were playing, but still, I was just like, there's no way we don't get some more Outbreak, and they called MWZ Outbreak in-house. And there's going to be the new, I think the new old map, right? It's going to be Verdansk again, the Warzone map when it comes out. So I was like, there's just no way we don't get more Outbreak. But apparently, we're just getting 6 round-based maps this year, and that's it. My normal work PC isn't usable. Different keyboard. No. Dude, you know what's weird? Is like after the pipe broke and I moved everything over here, so my keyboard now lies flat. I don't have, just because of the way my desk is, don't need to explain it. It's just the way it is. So it has to lie completely flat, but it's not like I used to have it here, and it was always slightly off-centered here because I was always kind of facing this way and like angled myself this way, and now it's just a little bit off, so when I type everything wrong, basically. I'm hitting the wrong buttons all the time because it's not exactly where it all used to be. Anyway, I'm typing straight. Yeah, man. Been sick for a few days. COVID? Is it COVID? My brother just got COVID again. Anyway, so my second goal, again, the first goal, which is, you know, should be fairly obvious, like I said, it's just to finish MWZ. The final story mission comes out Wednesday. I will be live streaming it as soon as it goes live. My other goal, honestly, that I have, it's a very small goal, really, is to get, I don't have any guns. I've never... to be honest with you, I didn't go hardcore with the grind. You can see I got Borealis, you know, for all my guns. It wasn't that big a deal, whatever. I don't even remember when I got it. I don't even think I did a video on it. It was just kind of so, yeah, whatever. But I didn't really ever pay attention to the weapon prestige camos. And honestly, it wasn't until like 2-3 months ago I was like, oh, that's a thing? I kind of actually like this. This is what I have on right now, Molten Obsidian. But I want to get one gun. So it's going to be this gun because it's the closest gun to this Mercury camo, because I think that looks really good. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go probably, you know, we're not going hardcore trying to do like anything. I mean, I was going to say new. There's nothing new to do. If we get into a lobby and a whole bunch of people are going to do like the red worm at the end, like we'll go join that. We'll go do something along those kinds of lines. We're really just in here, really just kind of chatting. hanging out, getting 75, 85, 90,000 more XP until we get this final camo that I want. When does it go live? Wednesday is the final story mission goes. I mean, I think it should be Wednesday. Camo grind isn't as bad as Cold War. Cold War was fun though. Like this, I don't know. I never found it really fun to grind these camos. I thought Cold War was fun. Unstable Rift? No, we're not even going to bother with the Unstable Rift. What time? That I don't know. 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific time, something like that, probably. That's what it's been doing, right? So, all of a sudden, I just lost. So, ooh, I lost sound in one ear. Come on, man. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. I can still hear myself enough. I have one of these sigils, and I have one. You can see Elder Sigil as well, just in case we need them for that rift on Wednesday. I don't know if we're going to need them or not. But anyhow, I got it. Oh, should I switch out? Okay, let's swap that out. Since, I don't know. I'm trying to have everything ready for Wednesday because, obviously. No, this is what I want. Yeah, we don't really need to... we'll use the double crystal. Okay, so we'll do this. We're gonna have a Scorcher so we can get around faster. We'll probably go into tier 3 and immediately do like one of the holdouts to like the big Dorito thing. And then we'll just do some contracts and we'll see what, like I said, what's what. Like I said, if people are doing the red worm, we'll hop. I mean, like you know, more than like 1 or 2 people because we want to actually complete it. I did this the other day. Just hopped in. It ended up being like 10 people. Well, maybe not 10, but there was like 6 or 7 of us, and we took that thing out quick. I literally stood. It was in the soccer field, in the bottom of bottom west side of tier 2. And I literally stood by that ammo pile there. And I shot, and every minute that you could, redo my my gas mask, I would just refill it. I literally didn't move. I didn't need to. The thing was following everybody else. We all had like 3 sentry turrets. We just annihilated that thing. So I just went to my rift after it was done and picked up, whatever it gave me and just dropped it on the ground. If anybody needed it, it was like, here you go. I've been playing. I played this. By the way, the reason why I haven't been on streaming this past like 3-4 days, whatever, I was working out the other day and I was doing stiff leg deadlifts or rear leg deadlifts. Not that stiff leg is actually like a misnomer. It's not actually stiff. And halfway down, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go put this down. Put this down. Friggin' bulging disc. So it's just been killing me. So not COVID, you think, but you're not sure. Just a bad cold. Yeah, it's going. COVID is going around again, by the way. Yeah, I have a bit of a bulging disc, and because it's been so hot, it's like you could probably see like moisture on my face right now. It's been so hot, like I'm sleeping out on the couch where the air conditioning is, and it's not helping my back. Then last night I finally slept in my bed, and I'm feeling like not 100%, but like kind of like 80% maybe. And the weird thing is like the next day I felt like I was like 95% better. Like my back felt pretty good, and I was like, oh, okay. And throughout the day, I was just kind of doing stuff. I wasn't doing, like, I didn't stress it. I didn't do anything, crazy or to hurt it or, anything weird. And it just went, it started going again. I was like, oh, no. So I just kind of had to leave it alone and take a few days off. Okay. Should we call the dog in right away, too? I mean, why not? I haven't used... Okay, come on. I haven't used this stuff in forever, man. Okay, let's go right to tier 3. And we will, like I said, we're going to do one of these Doritos. Just so we can get, some of our stuff back. Basically, the tier 3 crystal and the tool. And then we can do... I don't know if the escort contract or cargo, whatever contract is there, or whatever. You guys know the deal. See, people are like already red worm, Like, if they're gonna go, if there's like a handful of people doing it, I'll hop in for sure. We should check where the where it's going to be before we get too far. Oh, let me get that 500 real quick. Nope. Oh, this guy's doing this one? Come on, homie. Oh, this guy's already... Dude, everybody's coming in for this stuff already. What the hell? Is this just what everybody does now? No problem, man, no problem. I mean, it's not now. I mean, I guess people have been doing this for a while. No! Dude, oh. Now, where's the last one? Did he already get it? Can I not do it after he's done? Shot one or two of them? Whoa. Dude, that's that aim assist right there is insane. So he's already doing that one? My God. All right, I'll do this one. How about that? There. Get off me. Where's this last one? I don't remember. Did he already start this too? Dude, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? 3 people immediately went right up to this thing? Now, I just want to see if I get a kill here. Will it help? No. Oh, I forgot I have MWZ holding on. Well, that was a huge waste of goddamn time. Dude, immediately, like, everybody in the lobby went right for it. And it takes a while for it to... Look at everybody in here, man. And it takes a minute for this stuff to respawn now, doesn't it? Or does it even respawn anymore? This is a complete waste of time. A complete waste of time. Is this guy even doing it? Oh, I forgot I had my dog. I see the big Dorito on the wall. So, is he doing it, or is he not doing it? Did he go... Was that one of the guys that went to a different spot? Let me just see if I can go line this up and if it'll start. And now it goes away. Okay. Well, this was just fantastic. I gotta say. Great way to start off the day here. You wonder why you don't play this game anymore. Okay. Let's just do some contracts. Dude. Literally, like, I go to one. Oh, he's already got it. Oh, I go to the next one. Oh, there's somebody there already doing it. Okay, I go to the next one. There's somebody there already doing it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've... Well, I don't really play this game very much anymore, to be honest. I gotta pet my dog. His name is Sniffles. Let me pet you. He's not even gonna let me pat him. Dude, like, is this one of those days? Are we having one of those days? Is it starting? Those of you that have been around for a while, you know what I'm talking about.
Get that garage opened up.
Sometimes you just... I get one of these days. There's no soldiers in here. Okay, it's just a weird... It's gonna be a weird day. It's fine. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Totally... Everything's gonna work out. Totally fine. It's very, very weird. There wasn't even soldiers in the garage when I was going to pick up my cargo contract. I go to the first thing in the first Dorito there, immediately somebody else is doing it. I go to the next one, immediately somebody else is doing it. Like, the next one, immediately somebody else is doing it. I guess you should just let other people shoot it if somebody's there and just go stand and watch the Dorito to get the little orb to spawn in. Is that the trick? It's so funny because I actually have been playing this game for the last couple of days a little bit. And, you know, you do get some people that go to tier 3, but it's not like it used to be, you know, with the Unstable Rift one, and before that when it's just like teams of 6 instantly went in, and when they first added the, you know, the triple crystal and the legendary tool, when everybody, like the beginning of it was like a race to tier 3. What are you doing, man? Tell me it's not a weird day. What the hell was that? Okay, I don't know what's going on, man. Alright, what do we got? This one's closer. Let's just go do this. We can kind of do like an impromptu exfil with 100k or something. I don't know. If we don't go do the red worm, by the way, where's the storm? Up there. So, okay, we know exactly where. It's probably actually where this contract will end. Is where the red worm is going to be. So hopefully these guys, like there's a whole bunch of people doing it. Maybe that's why they've all come in and gone straight to tier 3. If that's the case, that's great. And then we'll just hop on, well, you know, hop into that. Gotta buy some, sentry turrets. But that's not a problem, obviously. Yeah, so this is going to end exactly where the red worm is going to be at the end of this game. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye, and if I don't see it, you guys please let me know. I mean, like if you check the chat, if you see the chat in the corner pop up, and people talking about the red worm, it seems we've got like one big group in tier 3. Like I'm assuming those guys are all together. Because every one of them, like all 3 Doritos, were done instantly. Don't shoot me, man. And they're sticking like as a little group in there, so I'm assuming that's kind of, again, that they're together. But you never know. Sure. Thank you, dog. Pop that on. What do we got? Oh, we can go do that. So yeah, the storm is here. That means this one. Eric, what's up, man? Big Daddy. That's what we're gonna call him. Big Daddy. That's gonna be the nickname. Aye, papi. That doesn't work. So it's gonna be here. The storm is literally right there. Wow. So hopefully these guys are, like I said, hopefully these guys are gonna keep doing it. Red worm was the only message so far. We need everything though. Just in time for an evening walk with the dogs. There you go. Get out of the house a bit. Take the dogs. Like, hey, you're still my kids too. Love my dogs. What's up? Dude, those detonates that they throw are so obnoxious. We need perks, man. I don't want to drive through this and get nailed. It'd be ridiculous. Call me Big Poppy. We are not calling you Big Poppy. Big Daddy. We can call you Big Daddy because that's the Adam Sandler movie, right? Ooh, see, there's the back a little bit. Like, oh, that doesn't feel good. They feel neglected, I'm sure, but it's, you know, to be expected at the beginning, right? How are they with the baby? Do they go up and smell it and like, hey, you kind of smell like mom and dad combined. That's kind of weird. What's going on? David Ortiz is my second grade uncle. Dude, you and everybody else in Boston, we feel that way. Ooh, nice little breeze. I got the windows open, so I can't be too loud. But there's actually, like, it's starting to cool off a bit. It's kind of miserable at the moment. Okay, we're not going to bother with that. Let's go ahead and... What do we got? Jeez. I guess we can go do that.
Market contract.
I mean, the worst excuse me. Worst comes to worst as far as like things to do in the game is we'll do like the final exfil or something. Have pack 1 diagram, dude. You're new. I wonder if there are like kind of a lot of people that are new here because it's on. This is on Game Pass now, right? I'm getting excited for BO6. More and more stuff coming out. Yeah, honestly, I think it looks. I'm excited as well. I don't want to get too crazy. Like, I think there's going to be a lot to like, and it sounds like they actually made it. The initial thing that they had said made it seem like it was like basically Cold War. Maybe even easier because that whole guided thing, but I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's actually kind of the opposite. I think they actually made it a little bit harder than Cold War, which is great. Like, it's exactly what I was hoping for. So, don't want BO4 level, like, you know, 17 million steps. Although, I'd be fine with it, like, if we kind of, like, knew. I mean, it's not going to be that way, so it doesn't matter. I would actually be kind of fine with that, though. Like, if there was just a ton of steps that are just fairly random, but... Because it would just, you know, the Easter egg hunt would go on and on, like, for 4 or 5 days. It would be great for me. But I'm hoping this year we're at 20... Like, just over 20,000 subs as we're getting started here. I mean, who knows in another 2 months. But, with the live streams, videos, and shorts and stuff coming with BO6, I'm planning, very much hoping, but I'm kind of planning to hit 100,000 by the end of BO6. That's my goal, and I think it should be very doable. I think a lot of people are going to be into this game this year. And Terminus looks really good. Like, I've been through that footage. Well, I mean, I live streamed it. You know, kind of dissecting what was there. And, I think it's going to be really good. I'll just leave it at that. Dude, there's only like, there's no, There we go. Finally get to pat the dog. Yeah, I think it should be really good. There's no, like, bounty contracts even to do. Like, everything is... I mean, we could do a raid. They just take longer than they feel worth it, though. You know what I mean? Did somebody just snatch that? Gotta be kidding.
Market contract.
Dude, we're having, like, a rough start to this. Definitely a rough start to this. I mean... By the way, I tried to, like, a couple days ago, like I said, I've been playing this for the last couple of days. And, whoa. Oh, just as I was going to recharge, it like started. You could hear it start, and then it just put it away, and then started dropping very quickly. It's like, ooh, okay, gonna smash into the ground and die here, and then you can't come back from that. I wonder with a dog if you can. I don't think I've had a dog. Yeah, I don't remember.
I want a 5-finger discount on those terminals.
I forget the hell I was talking about.
Get that garage opened up. We don't want to hang around.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle up, cheese dick. That's what I've changed that to instead of Buttercup because I'm so sick of hearing Buttercup. I just say buckle up, cheese dick every time he says buckle up, Buttercup. So if you hear me say that a lot, that's why. You're welcome. Any more thoughts on trying to get the Twitch set up? Oh, I have like my account's all set up over there. It's not even about that. So let me put it to you guys, because I actually think this is probably the best way to go about this was to start streaming on Twitch, like really probably immediately, and then just leave my YouTube for videos and for shorts. I kind of think that's the way to go. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for having all of your stuff available in one spot. But, I mean, who are the... another way to think of it, who are the big... Dude, how many dead shots am I going to get? Who are the big Twitch zombies Twitch streamers for zombies? Who are the big ones over there? Because there's really not a lot. I mean, and to say big is, you know, I can, like, I mean, things are kind of weird right now. Like, I'm not getting into, like, this person's canceled, that person's canceled, or this and that and whatever. I don't know anything about those things. On YouTube, you've got Noah, Mr. Dalek JD, who doesn't really stream except for when something's new, right? He's not a streamer, I wouldn't say, but when when the new stuff comes out, he will stream. You got Codename Pizza, you got Milo. And I mean, I can think of other people that get like 100 viewers at a time, 150, 200 even. I think really, I don't know that I... Okay, but then the thing is, switch it over to Twitch. Like, Lex was the biggest Twitch streamer for zombies, period, right? And then God knows what's going on with his whole situation. Like I said, I'm not getting into it. I don't know the guy. I never talked to the guy. I didn't read about his whole situation. I have no information on it. You have, like, then there's a couple of, like, not a couple, but there's more than a handful of speedrunners over on Twitch, which is not me. There's Chopper, who, I mean, he hasn't really streamed anymore. He will when BO6 comes out, I'm sure. But, like, as we stand here now, like, he's basically not a streamer anymore. Then that's kind of it. So I think, honestly, which probably would, I mean, like, for people like you, Eric, and people like Mitchell, would make you unhappy, but there's only, like, a handful of you guys I think would be unhappy about this, is that I don't think it's necessarily about me moving to a different place, like to stream over there. I really think it's just streaming less and focusing way more on the video content and not really worrying about the streams, period. I will not to say that I won't stream. It's just that it would, like, videos would be number one, shorts number two, and then from time to time I will stream when there's anything brand new, like a map or something comes out. Look at that! We got a flawless? That was nice. So, yeah, I know that's not great news for a couple of you guys, for a few of you guys, but at the same time, like, it's just not really, it doesn't seem to be the way, even the people that I know that are doing well with streaming on YouTube, it's because their videos do really well. And I've been I mean, I've made plenty of videos this year. They just kind of stopped adding content, and I was doing really well with a lot of them at the beginning of the year. They just stopped with the update, so it was kind of, that just kind of all went bye-bye, and it was just about the streams, you know? Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Dude, there's like, here we go. So, yeah, that could be the answer. It's all good. You got to do what works for you. Be here to support whatever the route is. I appreciate that, Eric, very much. The thing is, I mean, well, I can't get too caught. It's kind of the reason why I'm kind of sputtering and muttering right now is because there's this, but there's also that. There's this, but you got to make a decision after a certain point as well. Just kind of go with it. for me, the thing I enjoy most is definitely streaming and, you know, playing live here in front of you guys and chatting with you guys, and we talk about, you know, hey, what's going on with the game? What's coming up? Have you done this? Can you do, you know, go check that out? Blah, 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 blah. And that's the fun part. But if I got to look at this as a job because I'm trying to make it a job, right? So it being fun isn't the number one priority. The number one priority is having a successful business. You know, got to get customers in the door, basically. I literally just bought stamina up. You gotta be shucking me, man. We got, what, we got like 3 dead shots in a row. And then I actually buy a perk, and then it gives me that perk. Speaking of perks, let's go buy the rest of whatever we're gonna get. Because if we do the red worm at the end, we'll have our money and just be ready to go to buy, what do you call it, like sentries. And then hopefully on our way over here, by the time we go buy these perks, maybe the cargo contracts will pop up or something. And we could do that. And I can also swing by. It's also, you know, just right here. We can check to see if the Dorito thing is... Does it... Oh! It did it again! Oh my god, it did it again. Okay, this guy... Oh, I didn't want to be... This motherfucker ran right into me! Oh! Yikes. That got it fun for a second. Now, Mitchell, you seem to know this. Hold on. Once the Dorito thing is done, is it like... That's it? It's a one-time thing now? It doesn't respawn ever? I mean, it's not there now, so I guess probably that is the case. Last I heard, yeah. Yeah, who does the baby look like? More you, Eric, or more your wife? So we got all our perks now. There's no way these guys aren't all together. They have the blood burners. They were all here at the very beginning of the game. I'm just not gonna stick. Like, I'm not waiting for this thing to pop up. It's gonna be ridiculous waiting. I do hope they're going for that though.
Market contract.
All right, so that's kind of a bit of a bummer, man, to be honest with you. Because, whoa, I was really planning on getting. Well, though, you know what? We did get a triple crystal just from doing a tier 2 contract just now. So I do have a bunch of what do you call it? Legendary ether tools, or I did. I think I had like 5 of them extra. I don't know. I just think, like, going forward with this game, because there's really kind of, once you've completed like all the steps, I don't. To me, at least, they're not fun. Like, go into the Dark Rift again, or, you know, it's not like doing an Easter egg again. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's not the same kind of fun. Like, I did D Machina early today. By the way, I still think D Machina is best that Cold War has to offer. I just think it's better than Mauer. And again, I'll freely admit that I think Mauer is objectively a better map as far as the layout and like the Easter egg steps and all that kind of stuff go. I just enjoy D Machina a lot. I really like that map. Like, I wouldn't put it S tier by any stretch of the imagination. So like, where would I put it? I don't know. I mean, it's honestly, like, so there's S tier and then like A, B, C, D, E, F, I guess technically. I'd probably have it like as a B+. It's just, I like it because it's fun and casual, and when I'm not in the mood to like go hard, I mean, kind of all of Cold War is pretty casual, right? Especially once you have everything upgraded. But that's going to be another one of those fun things about BO6, is because we don't remember anymore what it was like at the start of Cold War, before you had everything upgraded. You know, in that game it was the ether crystals, getting all of your perks to tier, well, at first tier 3, then tier 4, then tier 5, but then all of your weapons as well, all of your field upgrades, all that stuff. It was at the beginning. Like, those weren't upgraded at all, so I think a lot of us just... Okay, so let's recap here what happened. At the beginning of the game, I went right to tier 3, and then an entire squad like had dropped in at the same time. I went to do the first Dorito. Just as I started to shoot my first symbol, the other guy was there already shooting symbols. So I went to the next Dorito, and then just as I was starting to shoot a symbol, there was another guy shooting the symbols as well. And I went to the next one, and just as I started shooting those symbols, there was like 2 other guys there shooting the symbols. So I didn't get any of the Doritos done. So I didn't get my free legendary ether tool. I didn't get the tier 3 crystal either. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then the first 3 contracts I do, I get like 3 what was it, Deadshot daiquiris. So I get one, that's great, pick it up, like, cool, I like having Deadshot. Works well in this game, that's great. So I get that. Then the next 2 contracts, I get more Deadshot. Then I go and buy Stamina Up, and now, for 4 straight contracts, I've gotten Stamina Up as a reward. And I just had 2 in the same reward. Tell me this is not weird. And then my dog was glitching out and doing a thing like he was jumping back and forth, like jumping back and forth, jumping back and forth, like... This game, it knows, and it hates me. It knows that I've been talking crap about it lately. By the way, can I say, speaking of talking crap, I watched a movie last night called Immaculate with Sydney Sweeney. So, yeah, I mean, you know why I watched it. Wow. Wow. That was a profoundly stupid movie. Like, it was really, really bad. It was really bad. Why can't I talk? I don't know. I mean, you talking about it in real life or here in the chat? I don't know what's going on. Oh, was it? I don't remember. It was probably Death Perception. I think it was Death Perception. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This game is glitchy, man. This game is weird. The game knows. It's probably got a listening device in my house right now. Dude, there is nothing to do. I have like 7 messages that say error, try again. On YouTube? An ether nest? Like, what the hell? You thought Eric banned you again? Dude, honestly, still easily one of the funniest things ever that happened. Which is kind of, I guess, kind of depressing that that's one of the funniest things that's ever happened on my channel. But that's one of the funniest things that's ever happened on my channel. And Eric's like, what? What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, shit, I was leaning on my phone, and I don't know what happened, man. I just pressed the button. That was friggin' hilarious. Oh, my God. That was funny as shit. We only got 15 minutes left already?
I write the checks, but you have to cash them. Right. So, cash in that target. My team will...
Yeah, I believe them. I told them just to freak you out. I thought you needed a little, needed to be put in your place a little bit. I sent him a DM on Twitter. That was funny, dude. That was really funny. I looked over to the chat, and I just saw all of his messages, all of Mitchell's messages just go like deleted, 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 deleted. Like, what the hell is going on? And then I think I don't even remember how it went after that. Just Eric being like, "Oh my God," because I was like, "Oh, were you messing with him or something?" And then you're like, "What are you talking about?" And then, "Oh man, I was just leaning on my like keyboard or your phone or whatever the hell it was." Phone was sitting on the kitchen sink as I was doing dishes. I'm out Van Mitchell. That's freaking hilarious, man. That was great. All right, look at all these people. They better do the worm.
Market contract.
Because I'm not going to collect those things. There's only 14 minutes left. Mod abuse. Yeah, so I honestly, by the way, just to get back to what we were talking about a little bit before, Eric, I think that's the plan going to be this year is, like, videos are going to be my #1 priority. Like, when a new map comes out, obviously I'm going to be streaming it until, like, it's solved, we complete it, I'll stream it, you know, and I'm going to be looking, like I said, there's supposed to be, Kevin Drew, I think it was Kevin Drew, said, like, there's tons of side Easter eggs this year. So I'm still going to be doing plenty of streaming, and I'm going to set up another stamina. Dude, come on, tell me it's not broken. The death perception is in the stamina-ups. I mean, you can't. I literally would not believe if you tell me this shit's not broken. I've never had that many of the same perk given to me ever. Like never.
Market contract.
So anyway, the focus is just going to be on getting like more videos, more shorts, and then I will be streaming as well. But it's not going to be like it's been my #1 for the last few years, especially with no new game being out except for this. And then, like I said, when this was new, I mean, you know, I did plenty of videos. It's just they stopped updating it. You know, there was nothing else to make videos on, really. I still amazed. Like I saw somebody had an 11-minute video out today about the whole weapon kits basically being a thing again this year. It's like 11 minutes, really? Like I was genuinely impressed. Like I don't have that much BS in me. But whatever. I mean, the key usually is the reason why you see so many videos. Like if you have people other than me that obviously that you know. That you watch, and every time they put out a video, it's like just over 8 minutes, and they do a ton of recapping and a ton of like going back and talking about this and talking about that and just kind of talking about the thing like extensively. Is because when you hit 8 minutes, you can put mid-roll ads in your video and you make a lot more money, because people will get to the midpoint way before they'll get to the end, and that's if you don't have mid-roll ads. The beginning and the end. That's where you can put the ads. So it's a money thing, purely a money thing. And I see it all the time. It's just like, honestly, I need to get better at it. I'm like bullshitting is what I need to be better at it. But whatever. You still gonna have subs play with you on launch? If you and Eric want to play, man, absolutely. You guys can like at launch can definitely play with me. I'm not just gonna have some random dudes play with me. Like I have to know you at the beginning, you know, for this. To play with whoever at the beginning of this because it's going to be important. Okay, I'm just checking this again. Okay, so first of all, I mean, it's not here, but it's there, and where's the last one? Is it up here? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I bothered with any of this stuff. Do we want to fight this thing? I mean, I kind of do.
Reports of deadbolt actual. Systems have gone crazy on all aircraft in Hangar F. And my dodgy is playing up again.
Reanimated hostile police.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything, does it? Okay, and I don't want it to kill my dog. Please don't kill my dog. Please don't kill my dog.
Nope. Fuck that noise. You're on your own.
I'm down to play. Just let me know when. I mean, October 25th.
I ain't coming to the rescue.
We'll see. Like, we also don't know quite yet, obviously. Like, you know, like with Cold War came out, I don't remember the date, so don't hold me to this. But it was like, it's coming out like at 10 p.m. Pacific time today, right? but they're not releasing the Easter egg until like 10 a.m. the next morning, so everybody could like hop in there and do like that kind of stuff. So, you know, it could be one of those situations. I don't know. Or it could just be like, hey, it's open, like it's out now, like go. Because they only did that for the first map. They didn't do it for the other ones that I remember anyway.
There's a fully loaded Terminus LTV and they're just begging to be off in.
See, there's no like.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Where are these soldiers? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Dude, that's still my favorite video, man. Is there a New Zealand glitch? Oh, I think my console is still set to New Zealand time, so if I were you, I would, like, if I were everybody here, you can just go to my channel and just, I mean, I think you could just type in New Zealand or play early. It'll probably come up. And you can see how to do it on your console. Wasn't there a thing last year, though? Like, it didn't, or the... Was it Modern Warfare? Was it for this? Like, it didn't work on the PlayStation? Was it something like that? Because I actually think I never turned my, although, I don't know. I'll have to check. If it is, I'll make another video. How about that? This year. I thought I had left it as New Zealand time, but now I'm thinking about it like, no, I don't think I did, because I have a clock on there, and I think it's to the right time.
As you were, Strike King. As you were.
Hey, Sniffles, you didn't get hurt at all. Good boy. Tyson, is anyone excited for the last story mission of Modern Warfare 3? I am. Like, I'm legit looking forward to it. I was saying at the very beginning of this, like, it's the one thing that they actually did really well. This game did really well, I think, is the cutscenes and everything. So I am genuinely looking forward to it. But as far as, like, I mean, is it going to be super cool and it's going to be amazing? Like, nah, I'm not looking forward to it in that sense. It's just going to be another rift that we have to go into, and I mean, at that point, kind of like, who cares, right? We've done it a million times, all of us. And it's just not, like I said, to me, it's just, like, I'll do an Easter egg a billion times on a map. So long as I like the map and whatever, like, I have no problem with it. I'll enjoy myself. I'll have a good time doing it. Like I said, I literally just played D Machina earlier today by myself, offline, just for the sake of doing it, just because I wanted to. I don't really ever go into these Dark Ether rifts on this game on my own just because they're so much fun. Because I don't think they're that much fun. There's a purpose to do it, and then once you've completed that purpose, I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm out. I've got all my schematics. I don't need it anymore. That's not hitting your hand? You sure? Alright. I've had only, dude, death perceptions and stamina ups. Like, it's definitely, this game is glitched. Like, in lots of ways. I flat out will refuse to believe anything else. It's definitely glitched. This one particular game that we're playing right now. I'm not saying in general. This game is definitely glitched. All right, Sniffles. You're acting a little bit weird.
Market contract.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, good enough. We don't need to super boost. Let's just get over there. So let's see if people are gathering. Nobody is gathering for Red Worm.
Strike Team, you're approaching a Terminus stronghold. Recommend you prep for engagement or move to avoid.
I mean, we still have 5 minutes, but nobody's gathering over there, so I don't know that they're actually doing it. If they are, again, I'll go. If not, we'll just do final exfil. Yeah, they're still, like, that squad is still in tier 3. Cold War had a good story as long as you understood they were ripping off the cheesy 80s movies. I just imagine Sledgehammer Devs that's watching you play is laughing his ass off. I mean, in fairness, I've had plenty of good things to say about this game. I mean, I have plenty of negative things to say as well, but I think, honestly, all well earned. I forgot to say how was everyone today? I'm good, Tyson. How are you today, man? It's good to see you again, by the way. Maybe these guys. I don't know. What should we go do? We go do this one.
Market contract.
We got 4 minutes. Oh. And the good thing is we don't have to, since we're not like the ones in charge, like if they are doing the red worm, like we don't actually have to be there at the beginning anyway. Although I'm starting to think that people aren't doing it, but we'll see. As we fly over this, is the cargo contract here? Tis not. So we shall keep going. Dude, this is the... I mean, I'm so glad they never patched this. Because there's just so few fun things in this game that, like, still remain. You know, they nerf the guns and stuff that are really good, or the... I mean, in fairness, some of them have been completely broken. But at least they made it fun when they weren't giving us anything new. That was my only problem with that, by the way. Through this whole year, it wasn't like... You know, remember when what was it, like the fire ammo, expeditionary shells, whatever the hell they called it? I don't even remember. It wasn't like I thought, like, oh, this is completely fair. Like, I don't understand why they're not just letting us have fun. It wasn't that. Like, it was absolutely broken. It was completely broken. But it was just like, you've not given us anything new to do, though. Like, so... Who cares that it's broken? Just let us have fun a little bit. And they just didn't allow it. So that's why I was upset about that kind of thing. And like the flamethrower is actually still kind of broken. On regular zombies, at least. It doesn't work for shit for, you know, on the mini bosses. For crap. Sorry. But it still works great on regular zombies, you know? Like, so it's still... pretty good. It's just that, again, if you're not going to give us anything new, don't be so focused on taking things away from us. How about that? If you're giving us nothing new, don't get all, you know, bent out of shape about what we do have that's fun, even though it is broken, like completely broken. Incendiary shells, not expeditionary shells. Expeditionary shells were in, isn't that what they called in World War II on those shotguns? Because you had the expeditionary class, right? Remember that? And that's what you needed for those. Well, you used to need it for the shells on the shotguns, but then they just made it an attachment for everybody. It's kind of like the silencer used to only be for the Mountaineer class, or was the Mountain or the Mountain or Airborne? I can't remember. The chainshot's still OP for going AFK in Tier 3 in specific spots. I haven't even done that in forever. Isn't there some kind of achievement or something to get like 500 melee kills in a row or 250 melee kills in a row or something? And you can go and just like sit in a spot and do that if you wanted to with that on. Those are the kinds of things, honestly, though, I tend to not ever do.
Sending coordinates for a heavy hitter from the most wanted list I put together. Take him down.
Yeah, that's the video and streams I saw. Is it 250 or 500? I mean, I don't think I'll ever bother to do it.
He's nearby now. Hope you see it before it sees you. My team will grab the samples.
We're not gonna bother. We can stow that. Not gonna bother. Okay. There's still nobody over there, so it looks like they're not doing it. Don't remember? Yeah, I don't either. I think there was some kind of... I think it was an achievement. I don't think it was just a calling card. So Storm's coming in. There's literally no one there, so they're obviously not doing it. Which is kind of a bummer, I gotta be honest. Let's go do this. We bought every perk, like we got a whole bunch of stuff, and we still have like 80 grand after this contract. Kind of a lot. Oh, that's my dog. Can you not do that? Can you not do that? Can you not?
That marked transport is loaded with terminus weapons. Take it. Get it to exfil.
Let's get that door open sharpish. That LTV ain't gonna steal itself.
Move over. I got the wheel.
I really was hoping we would get something. And that's why kind of why I used all my stuff, but whatever. 6 people watching? Yes. And?
Terminus chopper inbound.
Are you making fun of me? I don't understand.
Hostile corpse terminated.
Yeah, dude, that whole unstable rift thing, that ended up being such a... I mean, what is the point of that? I really, like, I know it resets all of your cooldown times, but you use, I mean, and I also know, by the way, that it gives you, like, a whole bunch of stuff when you go in. It gives you, like, it gives you the golden armor, and it gives you the perks, and blah, blah, blah. But normally, like, you're using those things to get to that point anyway, right? And it's just, like... and they make it, I mean, at least for a solo player, they made it super hard. So it's like, well, what's the point? I don't know, just, like, at least, like, the other rifts that you go into, you could do the contracts and stuff. It was like, you got stuff to do while you're in there, rather than stand in a tiny circle and try to survive it. And I know about the whole, you know, going up to the air and floating and doing all that kind of stuff. That's how I did it. That's how I completed it. But it's just like, well, I don't know, just... Another dead shot, dude. Another dead shot. That's like legit 8 or 10 of them that I've gotten in this game. And how many stamina ups? Only 4 likes. Yes, everybody, please drop a like on the stream if you could. It would help me out a lot. I would appreciate it. Leg weapon, pack 3 gold. Keep your dog if you go in. You didn't keep your dog in the unstable rift? I don't remember. I only did it twice. Oh. But like I said, at least the other ones, there was, you know, the contracts to do was a little bit more fun, I thought, anyway. I mean, they just, like I said, they just gave up on us, so who cares? Could have been a good year. Wasn't a bad year, per se. But it really, I mean, it easily could have been, like, pretty damn good. And it was just... After those first couple of months. Yeah, you can call the dog in, but not keep it up. It's the game you're doing.
I want a 5% discount on those terminus guns.
Get that garage opened up. We don't want to hang around.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Shoot me. Douche. Buckle up what? What do we say? Instead of buckle up Buttercup, what do we say?
Merc's called in a helo. Watch out, mate.
I mean, in fairness, probably a lot of you weren't here before. I'm so sick of hearing buckle up Buttercup. I just keep saying buckle up cheese dick. I don't know why. It's when I'm sitting here by myself and I have strange thoughts. I probably need medication. But I don't have any. What are those 2 dots over there? What's going on? Fang, are we still saying Raptor 1's daughter for sure or what? I mean, I am, but it's definitely not canon. Well, yet it's not.
Those spoils won't go to waste.
Fang is our 1 daughter? That's what I'm saying. Nothing there. It's gonna... This is gonna end up in the zone, probably. In the storm. But it's okay. He had her with Maya. You're going full fan fiction here. Alright, I like it. I mean, I made no secrets in the past. Fully simping for Samantha. Samantha Maxis.
Terminus has resorted to
Uh,
using smaller weapons. They just made the
Maya looks good, man. Way to go, Raptor 1. That's all I'm saying.
Stashed in there.
Move over. I got the wheel.
Let's go. You guys don't hurt my dog. Don't hurt my dog. There's lots of zombies. We gotta get out of there. AO3 is a great set. Gray is where it's at. Where? That's a funny little typo you got there. Gray is where it's 8. AO3 is a great sit. I don't know what that means. AO3 is a great sit. What am I missing? Is a great sight. What is AO3? What am I not? What's not
Undead dipshit.
registering with me? Why can I not think of what AO3 is? Oh my god. Alpha Omega? Where is this?
delivery at pickup site. I'll bring the bacon home.
Oh, I see. Okay. Are we right at the edge of the storm here?
Down in arms shipping, we've got some new toys. You had fun doing it, didn't you?
Get like all the same perks. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Fan fiction site? Oh, I don't know what that is. That's why I don't know. Okay. I feel better about that though. Alright, I'm not supposed to know what that is. And that whole thing about Gray, was that a typo?
Market contract.
Or was that Sigmund Freud dropping in on the party? Like one of the most popular ones? I don't, is it? It's just called AO3. I don't know what it is. I don't actually read fan fiction of any sort. I'm a cool guy.
I tried to get a deck of HVT cards printed up.
Archive of our own. Huh,
That target's a
okay.
base card for sure.
I would say I'd check it out, but honestly, I probably won't. That storm's rolling in mighty quick. We gotta do this and get out.
Heads up, team. The HVT you are hunting is in your AO. Hugo Barrera puts a price on your head.
We don't need. Okay, we got some sticker or something. Yay! And now she's got that milk. Okay. Well, this is turning into a fanfic site. The stream, jeez. All right, what can we do before we can't do anything?
Contract.
Oh, okay, that was not going to go in time. Wow, I just fell like a stone. My goodness, that would have been ugly. Oh, it's too bad we don't have a sniper. We could go to the, was it Deadshot or Tombstone? The Easter egg. I was thinking the other day when I was playing this, like the tons of little Easter eggs, and some of them not so little, but like all the perk Easter eggs, because I actually did the PhD one the other day. I just, like I had a contract that ended at Shaheen Manor,
Collect a piece of him.
so I just
We'll find new
went
ways
and
to
did it.
kill these buddies.
Because why not, right?
Now, this is the worst storm
But some of those little things, like I never do anymore.
That monster you're hunting.
Where the
Not
hell?
far from your position.
Oh, get wrecked. Okay. Stamina. On is 10% not worth it. I mean, they're kind of. I mean, well, wouldn't you have you know, now they have the containment levels thing, you know. So you start with all these, you know, 5,000 extra points. The perks cost less anyway. You get more points for completing, you know, a higher percentage of points for completing contracts, for completing, you know, everything basically in the game. So you just kind of need to do it. But like, I haven't done the vault Easter egg in I don't even know how long, and I mean, there's not a ton of those side quest kind of things anyway in the game, but I mean, like the vault one takes a fair amount of time to do, and if you've got like if you've been playing for a while like I have, and you've got all the schematics and all the kind of whatevers, I mean, you just don't need it. You don't need the money. You don't need whatever the reward is going to be. It's going to be kind of basically useless for you. So, all right. Going 14k points and missing a few perks after running out of money. Oh, that's the final one over there. Okay, let's get over there. We have 3 minutes. I mean, we got time, but let's get over there. Are we the last person on the map?
Approaching exit location in T-minus 15 seconds.
We are the last. Nobody wanted to stay and play with us. Boo. Elemental pop. By the way, was there ever so there was a way to get a free all the perks for free, right? Little side Easter eggs like whoa. Like I said, we could, you know, go to Shaheen Manor, jump in the pool, you know, just dolphin dive off of that basically. There's the one, I don't remember if it's Tombstone or Deadshot in the tower. You just look from, you find Mr. Peaks on it with a sniper rifle. The only thing that was not guaranteed that we ever found was Elemental Pop. Now, you could go into the Tier 3 and go pay your respects at the Tombstone and do all that kind of stuff, but it was not guaranteed that you would get Elemental Pop from that. And it's the only one that I am aware of, and, you know, if there was somebody that figured out, you know, an actual way to guarantee it, please let me know, but that's the only thing that we were never guaranteed to get that perk for free, you know? And again, you could get it, but it wasn't guaranteed. That's what that's what I'm talking about right now. A guaranteed way. How come there's so few zombies here? Is my dog like really going in, or? It just doesn't feel like there's a lot of zombies here. Feels like a normal exfil. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. I was gonna say, it would be kind of fun to challenge this, like just to go up, like let the helicopter take off, and then boost up with the Scorcher and try to land inside it. But I've done that on other exfil helicopters, and it didn't count. Like, it didn't register that I was on the helicopter because I didn't get it on the ground. Like, it just kept going. So I don't want to, you know, I can't do that with the very last exfil chopper, or else it's not going to count, and then I'm going to lose my stuff. I watched streams where they would go in with 14,000 points, And missing a few perks after running out of money. Same with Pack-a-Punch, which sucks because it seems to be really cool. No, I'm not going to test that on Final Expo for sure. I mean, I did test it on regular Expos before, and it has not worked. I mean, it should, but I don't know. I'm not sure I get what you're saying. How do you go in with 14 grand? How do you even start with 14 grand? You can only start with 5, right? And what do you mean you were watching other streams? How dare you? Okay, let's just go ahead and skip all that. So, again, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, which you probably weren't, I have 2 goals left in this game. One is to do the final mission that comes out Wednesday, obviously. And the other one is I just want to get 1 gun to this camo, because I just like the way it looks. And we're 50,000 XP away from getting it on this gun. So I'm just going to use this gun because I think it's the closest one I have, although I really haven't checked my other guns to know. Like, this one is not there. We don't even have the obsidian unlocked yet. And shockingly, like, I don't feel like I've used this gun a lot because it just came out. By the way, this is that new 115 camo that you get for pre-ordering Black Ops 6, and I think it actually looks pretty good. But I've already got like a fair amount of XP on this gun, and I really didn't use it a lot. And I think what it is that I've used it a bunch during double XP weekends, like when they've had a fair amount of double XP weekends lately. So I think that's got to be why, because like I said, I really haven't used it that much. They would go get 14K or a bit more and go to the Wonder Fizz and not have enough to get all perks. If they would pay 1,400 per perk, it would cost them 13,600. I've never had it glitch out on me. Like, I've never had it not work. The 1,400, or at least that I've noticed. All right. I don't. Here. Let's go back. We're gonna swap this with. I don't even have a double. Jeez, dude. Alright, we're just gonna leave it on, I guess. We can do that, sure. Why do I not have a lethal? I mean, I don't even think we're going to start with anything else. Let's just go in with that. Why not? Who cares, right? I mean, this stream tonight it's just a hangout, and there's nothing new, obviously, in this game. It's just we're hanging out, shooting the crap. Hey, you guys want to talk about BO6? By all means, throw some things out there. Something that 12,600 points, not 13. This keyboard is weird. 3 and 6 9 bigger, not 2 and 5. Okay. Yeah, something that I still hear people talking about, because I had said to you guys that Terminus, the map Terminus, happens at the exact same time that Liberty Falls map is happening, which is in West Virginia. They're literally on opposite sides of the world. And it was like, okay, well, are they going to give us a separate crew to play as just for like that one map? That seems kind of weird, but I mean, we've had celebrity casts for other games and they're only in one map, so it's not that crazy. Or are they going to like teleport us somehow? Because we've got Dark Ether stuff, like it can work that way. And at the very end of the trailer, the gameplay trailer that we got, it showed us like going through a portal, and then it shows Liberty Falls. So, but there's still people talking about we're going to get like, are we going to get a special celebrity cast or crew? Or are we going to play as a different? Like, I think they pretty much showed us at the end of that trailer, like we're going to be going through a portal from one map to the other, halfway across the world. Yes. Oh my God, come on. Do this to me right now. Please work. Please just work there for me so I can hear. I don't have to start shouting. Oh, stupid thing. You know how like much like a tiny little adapter that costs like $2 can ruin your goddamn life. I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit. Go ahead and put that on. All right, I got to get this working, or else I can't hear myself, and then I start shouting, and it's not good. Not good for you guys, not good for me. Oh, there we go, kind of. It's going to be crackly, whatever. It'll work. Maybe we dig a hole. It has a two-part Easter egg. Maybe Liberty Falls is where Maya's brother is. Yeah, the whole thing with Maya's brother, I'm curious about. I wonder
Contract.
if one, we just don't find him in the first map in Terminus, and we have to like keep looking for him, or we find him and he has like some huge secret to tell us, and that's what's going to keep Maya with us as part of the crew, because like he has the information that, you know, like a big secret that he knows, which is why, you know, they took him in the first place.
Smoke out that hornet's nest.
Make it through.
That sniper is a chance to perforate your dome.
Target contract.
And then she's like, well, this is too big a secret, and I, you know, in order to keep you safe, we're going to have to complete this mission, so I'm going to go on this mission with these guys. What the hell? So it could be something like that, which would make enough sense, like, that, you know. I wouldn't find fault with it. Like, that's fine. Thank you.
Getting a sample of that target's blood would really
I need a vehicle very badly.
Am I right?
I hate going, like, you've got the Scorcher, and then all of a sudden you don't have a Scorcher anymore. It's just, ugh. And I guarantee you, so you guys please keep an eye on this as well, because I had the golden armor last game and I'm not using it this game, I'm going to forget to, like, replate. So just if you see me, like, not replating, and I obviously need to, just plates. Say plates. Okay, we're going to get this car afterwards.
Vehicle marked.
Or, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to go do... Oh, they took that contract. Yes, we are going to do that then. Whatever. Okay. Maya is mad that Peck lied to her and kills him at the end of Terminus. I think Peck is going to be around for a while, unfortunately. I don't like Peck. Although, I mean, they could do something really cool with this story. You know, I was saying the last time I streamed Firebase Z not too long ago. You know, I thought they were going to do more with his story. It's just set up between him and his wife, and I thought, you know, that because I lied to her, and that's why, blah blah blah. That's, you know, what partially what gets him to switch over to the to go to the Russian side of things and betray his country, is because she died, and he thought something with his experiments. Like, did he send her into the dark ether? Like, I mean, did he do something really screwy? Anyway, there was definitely some stuff there for him, like character-wise, that could be interesting. But yeah, I hope they do more with him. If they're gonna have him in there, like, have him actually be genuinely interesting.
Vehicle marked.
I mean, I know it's easy to say, make him interesting. I mean, it's kind of not saying anything, right? But
Buckle up,
the hell was that? Dude, they wrecked it already. Alright, we're gonna clear this camp just because whatever. There's gonna be one up there, right? Because there's always a sniper up there. Wasting my time. Sounds French. Is that it?
All clear.
There we go.
We'll keep hitting these bastards hard until
We'll
they
stow it
stop.
for the moment.
Destroy Terminus.
Because why not? I mean, if we see one of those
That stronghold.
strongholds, we can go into it. We still don't have a car, though. Something I've said forever is this game desperately needs more vehicles, more ways to get around. Again, it's nice to have the Scorcher, but, you know, every 3 days is not enough. And I something I do need to keep in mind is, hold on, I've kind of already messed this up by using the armor last game. Like, I need to have that available on Wednesday. Also, the trailer shows... See, normally in the trailers, they give us little hints, like they'll throw in the VR11 as part of it, or the ray gun, or the Wonder Waffle, or something. Be like, okay, it's going to be like whatever enemy we're going to go up against, that particular Wonder Weapon is going to be very good against it, right? But in this final trailer, they gave us like they showed the ray gun, they showed the Wonder Waffle, they showed the Scorcher. They show. I mean, I don't think they showed the VR11, so maybe they're gonna go pull an opposite kind of thing on us this time. But they showed all of them, so it's like, oh well, what do I use when I go in? Like, I kind of want to just use a ray gun because I have a ton of them. Because they've given them out as rewards so many times, and I mean, how often do you use the ray gun anymore? I should have done it like for this stream just because why not? But yeah, I mean, how often do you actually use it anymore? The Wonder Waffle, I can't even tell you the last time I used. The Scorcher is still obviously, like, it's the best thing in the game. Maybe the armor is a little bit better, but you know what I mean. Maya's mad that pick lights. I just need to have this stuff available for Wednesday when it comes out. Although it's not that big a deal. I mean, some team of 6 is gonna, solve it in an hour, and it'll trickle down, and we'll go, oh, okay, that's what you do? All right, whatever. Look at the difference. The only thing that's changed from last game to this is I have a purple ether tool on rather than a legendary. And that was taking... Oh! Dude, how lucky is that? Come on. But you see how how much longer it took to kill this guy? It's just the ether tool is the only difference. That's nuts. Okay, we need to go pack a punch this one time so we can do the boosting. Are you guys even still playing this game? Like, do you play it at all? Do you care? I mean, Mitchell, like, do you have because you didn't buy this, right? So did you have Ultimate, Game Pass Ultimate? Like, have you downloaded it and played it? You're not playing it? No. I mean, you never played this then, huh? Hey, trying to jump up there. Yeah. Even like, but do you have Game Pass Ultimate though? Like, even if it was being free, like, it still didn't entice you? Because I think the first 3 acts, like with all the story missions to do, was genuinely fun. But after that, it was like, well, I mean, if you've seen it, you don't need to do it yourself, I guess. I think I might... let's have a look at our mini-map real quick. Or our... Well, it looks like there's a team of 3 and then 2 solos. I'm just thinking I'll try to go in and get like a tier 3 crystal and a legendary tool. No, only core currently, but I still wouldn't have played this game. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting Game Pass Ultimate. I have core. I've had core for, I mean, going back before it was called Game Pass. Xbox Live Gold, forever. And paying $20 a month, like, I don't even have time to play enough other games to make it worth my while. I already have, so that's the point. So it's just not worth it for me. I've got people on my friends list. I see them playing like different games every day, and it's like, okay, for them, it sounds like a great thing to have because they legit play all these games. Oh, are you going for the same thing I'm going for? But yeah, I just don't even have time to do it, even if I wanted to. I still want to really play. I thought it was supposed to be out already now. Like, I don't think it was supposed to have been out. But I'm fine with it if they're like, you know, anything they're doing. The same thing with like GTA 6. The rumors are like, you know, it's been delayed or might even get delayed more. Like, dude, just get it right. I don't care. What I care like most about with that game, especially, is getting it right. Don't care about like how early it comes out. I don't care if it comes out in 2025, 2026, whatever. Just get it right, because GTA 5 was like the best game ever as far as I'm concerned. So GTA 6, just do it right. If it takes you another 6 months, another year, whatever, go ahead and do it. But South of Midnight, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you've seen me talk about We Happy Few a bunch, and it's by this company called Compulsion Games. I think they're English. Could be French. I don't know. They're European, I believe. But I love We Happy Few, and it's like whatever they do after this, I'm gonna play it. Like, I don't care. And their next game is South of Midnight, and it takes place in Louisiana, and I cannot wait for it. But I swear to God, it was supposed to be out like by, I think like a while ago, as far as I can remember. Hey, radioactive thing. I tried to aim at it and I jumped. Hey, it's my buddy. Oh. I have a bunch of games that I currently own that I haven't played. Why would I need more? Fair enough. So there's going to be a GTA streamer. When, I will 100% will be streaming that game when it comes out, like in its entirety. GTA 6. So I really hope that it doesn't come out like in the middle of a new
Market contract.
zombies game. Things are still kind of really weird right now with Call of Duty. Don't understand necessarily even what's happening. Like, is 2025 going to be Black Ops 2, the Black Ops 2 remake that's been like they did with Modern Warfare 3 this year? That's a Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 remake. You know, there's still the rumors about that. If they do that, is there going to be a Black Ops 2 Zombies remake as well, or remaster, or however you want to put it? Or is it just the multiplayer? Like, and it's going to be a completely different campaign like we had in Modern Warfare 3 this year. It's going to be completely different zombies like we had, you know, I mean, Modern Warfare 2 didn't have zombies, but you know what I mean. There's no way if they do the he said doo-doo. If they do a remaster remake of BO2 Zombies, they can't do Mob of the Dead because the celebrity I mean, they could, they would just have to pay them again. But Activision's not going to do that. So that's why I say there's no chance that that happens, right? But the other ones, like, would they do that? Could they redo Mob and just use different characters? Or would they, I mean, are they going to come up with brand new maps? They're just going to do it all new Zombies mode entirely? Or are they just going to leave Zombies out of it altogether as well? Like, that's always possible. Leave that charging for somebody else. Do you guys leave your vehicles in gas stations? I always do. If I can, I always leave them like in a gas station for people that might come by. Let's go do the Merc camp.
Eyes on an enemy stronghold.
We have the card. Let's do the camp. Red Dead 2 is still better than GTA 5. Fair enough. I mean, I was playing Red Dead 2 same time I was talking about that game. We Happy Few. That's when my channel initially was just like a Let's Play kind of a channel. It wasn't zombie specific by any stretch. And I was playing through Red Dead 2. And I mean, you guys know how long of a game it is. And the views were just dying off a bit. It's like I never finished it. Oh! He came in with a quickness on me, son of a bitch. Okay, reload. Oh! Gonna do it again. Stop hitting me with that smoke, man. Or the gas. Do I hear you down? Yes. You've got all kinds of armor on you. Look at you. Look at a fortified Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I don't think I've literally ever been in this building. Something I've been doing, like I said, I've been replaying this game a little bit the last couple of days. And, you know, we're not Warzone players in this. We're Zombies players, and there's really no reason to go in a lot of the buildings. Like, there's a whole bunch of places I've been to, I've been around, whatever, but I've never been in because there's no reason, again, as a Zombies player to go in there. So I've just been kind of like going into some of the buildings that I've never been into before. This is one of them. I mean, that's not why we're here now, but... Okay, so that's all of it. Oh.
What can I do for you, Fletcher?
Nope. Depending on how MW3 voices actors' contracts are written, Activision might have the full rights to the current and future uses of the characters. A leg weapon in a box. That's rare. A legendary weapon.
I assure you.
You got plenty. Okay. Yeah, like I've never been in this building. Like, there's no reason. Again, as a Zombies player, they're like, why would you? Nothing in here for us. It's not like you have to run away from the zombies to hide in a building. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to run, but you don't have to go like into a building to lose the zombies.
I don't need a bunch of heads blocking my view when those dead bones get torn apart. I've got mortars, mines.
You never know. We might get a group of people doing.
Assuming anyone even makes it onto this rock.
Look at, dude. Look at tier 3. Jesus.
They're done. Finished.
All right.
They won't find enough.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, well, you know what the consequences are if you fail.
You know what the consequences are if you fail. He's Australian. Somebody just shoot at me?
Looks like Terminus wants to go another round. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Mercenary camp right here, huh? Go away!
So he doesn't target you back.
Can you... Yeah. I was gonna say, can you land in that? But yeah, it's where P.E.K.K.A punches sometimes. I hate how corny Fletcher is. By the way, can we talk about that for a second? Speaking of just kind of abandoning things after the launch of the game. The whole thing, like, you know, the massive cutscene was like a 7-minute intro cutscene that we got. Remember back in the day? And it was Zakayev and Fletcher. Like, you know, there was the thing around the table, and that's where we see Weaver and whoever, you know, like, is it Carver, is it Dr. Gray, you know, whatever, all those questions we have around that table that are dead, you know, with the Ethereum stuff around it, and the little canisters. That's what we're, you know, that Fletcher and Zakayev stole. That's why we do the whole mission, Act 3, you know, kill Zakayev, or stop Zakayev, whatever it was, which we don't kill him. We do explode the thing around it, and it stops... It makes it the Ethereum like go gray, so like the Ethereum's dead.
Hijack this shipment. I want a 5-fingered discount.
But have we even seen him since then? Like, that just story just kind of ended. And in fairness, again, like everything pretty much ended. Let's go save this guy real quick. I mean, kind of everything ended. I think he got killed. Was this a merc camp that he got nailed at? Yep. Just could be such a pain in the ass to deal with them. Where are they? He's downstairs. Where? Okay, let's get this dude. Hey, on your feet, soldier. Ha ha ha. We did like military stuff. Alright, let's go get our car. In the line third mission where you fight Worm, he's in that cutscene. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like after that, like that's it. That's the kill Zakayev. Or stop Zakayev, whatever it's called. I don't remember the mission. But he and Fletcher, like Fletcher, he's looking at the vial of the Ethereum, and it's all gray, and he's like, oh, what happened? You know, like, my plan is ruined. But that's it. We never... Do we see him again after that? Like, the whole storyline is just gone. And he was set up to be, like, the whole big bad of this entire zombies mode. And then we just don't. Other than that, only Fletcher. I mean, we don't see him, ever. I don't even remember seeing Fletcher anymore after that. I mean, we didn't capture them there, though. Like, the two of them get away. We just neutralized his Ethereum cancer that he had. It's like, oh, that's it? Done? I mean, there's still outbreak zones. We still have the Dark Ether. And that's why, you know, the story, our story, continues with Ava and all that kind of stuff. I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, they just truly just stopped. And again, you know, I've said it a million times, but like, there was no chance that Treyarch was going to be able to continue doing the story for the whole year. Their game comes out in a couple of months. Like, they weren't going to do it the whole year. So I want to know. I just want to kind of know what the plan was. I mean, it doesn't seem like there was a plan, but like, what did you know? How you watch those videos sometimes, like fail video? This, you know, person went down a hill and they smashed their face into the car. Like, what was supposed to happen? Like, how else could anything have happened? Like, you were going to smash your face into that car. There's no other way that it could have gone. Look at everybody in Tier 3, dude. Anyway, my whole point is just like, what was supposed to happen? Like, when Treyarch was just like, okay, it's your game now. We have to go work on our game that comes out this year. They couldn't have been like, what? What do you mean? Like, there's no way that's possible, right? Like, right? And then they gave it to their smallest subsidiary studio, High Moon. And then instantly, literally instantly, laid off like a quarter or half of those employees. And then it was just kind of nobody's for a while. And then eventually, like, hey, Sledgehammer, it's your year, so you have to take it. And they're like, what? No, we don't want to do that. We're not good at zombies. Have you seen Exo Zombies? Have you seen World War II zombies? We are not good at that crap. Can't argue with them there. But they could have done something. Something is better than nothing. That's why I've said, like, aggressively bad when I've said in the past that why I don't consider Transit to be the worst map ever over something like Firebase Z, although I guess I'm coming around in a way to Firebase Z these days. Is I'll take aggressively bad over just dull and boring. Because I'd rather be, you know, like, some effort was required to make, and not that, I don't know, it's not that effort isn't involved in making Firebase Z, but I just found it so boring, so blah, that it was a bit annoying to me. And I'd rather have aggressively bad than annoying. At times, at least. Although, you know, I can go back and forth. So it depends on what day of the week you catch me on. Whether I say, this is the worst, that's, you know, whatever. And also, too, like, just doing that also, too, as well. You know, when you're doing... The Mimic step can ruin that your entire gameplay for that map. So, like, if that goes smoothly and, like, it doesn't glitch out on you at all, and you get the proper amount of mimics, you got the right ones at the right time, the trap actually works, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not bad. I mean, that's the most you'll get out of me, though, is like, it's not bad. I would never say it's good. But it's not bad. I'm still shocked that we're not getting more Outbreak this year. Like, I genuinely find that shocking. Maybe that's what we'll get for the BO2 remaster, remake, redo in 2025. I think actually maybe that sounds probable. Although I would love like a BO2 remaster of the zombie stuff. I mean, like, I still think BO2 Origins is the best map ever. And they did already remake that in BO3 with Chronicles. But BO3, that's 8 years old now? Like, it's older to us now than the stuff it remastered was to it then. Put it that way. If you want to feel old. I mean, they could remaster BO4. They could remaster Cold War at this point. I mean, that was 4 years ago. And by the time, like, if 2025, that'll be 5 years. That's what they were doing in BO3 with Zombies Chronicles then. So it would actually make sense.
As you were, Strike Team. As you were.
Got some loot here.
Alright, dude, look at everybody.
Contract.
Looks like they're having a grand old time. Fletcher's in one of the Dark Ether missions, the one you did with Rav. Yes, that's correct. That is right. Which was that the second Dark Ether Rift? It's the one where you go to the mall, you do the escort mission. Because he and Ravenov look so much alike. I just think of him as Ravenov. Like, I don't know why they drew their characters, like, two characters that look so similar.
See that? Seeing on your attack map.
That didn't make any sense to me either.
We'll find new ways to kill these buddies.
Hey, the obelisk just showed up. What do we got?
Give them a nice deadbolt welcome, will you?
Undead threat removed.
I don't have dead wire, or we would do this real quick just to get the rewards. I mean, we're not going to do the thing, but
Most wanted card.
let's go get this contract over here. Since we are here. Nobody's talking in the chat. Where is the...
Hijack this shipment. I want a 5
Oh, so the...
those terminus guns.
That's where the red worm will be this time. I'm hoping... I mean, I doubt it. I guess people are... Players, what's up, man? I'm gonna miss the blood runner.
Buckle up.
I just realized, like, maybe there's, like, people playing tonight. We keep seeing these big, massive groups in Tier 3. These 6-mans and whatever. Maybe they're getting ready for the,
Scramble the bloody helicopter.
maybe they're getting ready for Wednesday. I'm talking. What characters look similar? Ravenov and Fletcher. Dude, they look identical. Same haircut, same beard. I mean, until they start talking, I can't tell the difference. I think, like, Fletcher is, like, more blonde, but that's kind of it. They look exactly the same.
Delivery at pickup site. I'll bring the bacon home.
Look at Ravenov in Firebase Z, and then look at Fletcher in that cutscene for Modern Warfare 3.
Gonna have to find another way to keep his teams armed.
Hello. Do I not even have speed call on right now? Alright, let's go to Tier 3 and just go get some perks. Just so we're ready in case we're going to do something fun at the end here. Maybe Ava has a brother. Possible. I mean, they've not mentioned anything so far. And I am not... Like, again, I play campaigns like once. And I wasn't even playing the Modern Warfare games back in the day. Like the original Modern Warfare games. Which is where Zakhaev comes from, right? So was Fletcher a character back then too? Like, I don't know. So I don't know, like, the whole brother thing. Like, it's entirely possible, honestly. But I have no idea. Okay. All right. Let's settle down. Settle. Oh, jeepers creepers. I don't have my good stuff with me. I really wasn't planning on staying. I was just dropping by for a spell.
Loading fresh bag.
I think the guy might be actively doing that obelisk. There we go. Oh, okay. Did he bump me off of it? You bastard. Alright, whatever.
Are you always this foolish, or is this special occasion?
What you talking about, Revenant?
Now.
Quoi? Say what? What's he talking about? Okay, I think they're doing the unstable stuff. That's why he's doing that. At least that dude is. I don't know. That's why he's doing the obelisk. Let me just check real quick the... Yeah, I don't see the symbols showing up. No. What was that? They're not here either, right? Because there's one up there, one up there. No, these aren't here either. There's no chance with this many people in tier 3 that there's... They haven't done this. Right? Like, there's literally no chance. No. Okay. So there and there. I don't remember whether the third one is, but it doesn't matter. Because it's long gone. Okay. Alright, let's go do this. And again, we'll keep an eye. We have 12 minutes, so we got plenty of time. We'll keep an eye on, do we see people going to the Red Worm spot for this game when it gets down to that time. And if so, we'll hop in. Be some stolen valor going on.
Near you in a lone vehicle. Commandeer it.
Is this like... Look at this. It's the candy cane
That door open sharpish.
Jeep.
That LTV ain't gonna steal itself.
F you, buddy.
Changing back. Move over. I got the wheel.
What was the drop? Oh, that guy stole it anyway. Okay, maybe he got the kill. I don't know. Do you think he was coming to try to take my vehicle? To try to mess me up there? I didn't even notice him.
Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
Oh, dude, I'm hungry. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh, by the way, that movie I mentioned earlier, Immaculate. Did you? Any of you guys see it?
Atmospheric electrometer reading so
It just came out in like February or something. Oh man. Like I'm down for a good supernatural kind of horror, you know? Like an Exorcist or would Conjuring count? That's kind of supernatural, right? Yeah, of course.
I'm at rendezvous. Ready and waiting.
Oh man, but it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. I mean, Sydney Sweeney seems like a nice, you know, she's
Down in arms, you've got some new
good for her.
toys.
She's been very successful lately.
Didn't you?
I'm sure it'll continue and she'll do well. I just didn't like that movie, like at all. Links, is this Roblox? Yes, it is. And there's a donation button down below, and then you can upgrade your characters. No, what's the actress name again? I gotta look her up. Erica's. Yeah, we're not gonna give Eric crap. He's got a baby. He probably needs sleep. He's probably delirious right now. He can't even see straight. Sydney Sweeney, you know Sydney Sweeney. Everybody knows Sydney Sweeney, right? Euphoria, she's in that show. Although I don't have HBO, so I've not seen it. Is that? I think that's supposed to be a good show, right? All the good stuff. Did you want to come up? Elder with us? They're doing Elder sigils. Okay.
They just made themselves right for the picking.
Oh, your daughter. You just put her to bed. Oh, by the way, did you tell us her name? I mean, you don't have to. I'm weird. Like, I don't give away any personal info online, so don't feel like you need to. I just don't know if you actually said her name in one of the streams. Dude, he did that much damage to this thing already? Now I'm in the kitchen doing the dishes. Same spot where I banned Mitchell. Oh, well. Say goodbye, Mitchell. Get your last words in. You know something? Oh, no, I was going to say that I haven't even banned anybody, but that's not true. I have banned people. Riley! Oh, that's nice. Okay. I didn't know that. All right, that's very nice. Can I get put in timeout? Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'll put you in timeout. I'm not going to ban you. I'm just going to put you in timeout. But the only people I've actually banned on here are like the... Remember when we had the big Russian bot problem every day? That's the only bans that I've ever done. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I put plenty of people into timeout, like a 5-minute timeout, but I'm not banning anybody. Not real people. My car is taking a lot of damage on this little drive here.
Bang. Find me at the extraction point with the goods. Birds are mad and I'm loving it. As you were, strike team. As you were.
Okay, Lynx. Here. I just gave you a minute. They changed that. It used to be... Ooh! Dude, what is going on? We keep getting these. Wow. Alright. I guess we can't complain today. We're getting some good stuff. I swear to God, Eric, if I'm banned, I wait a minute, I'll wake the baby. Players, I didn't see what you wrote, and I guess that you took it back for a reason, but I didn't see what you said. Those bots were annoying. I remember them. Yeah, man. Lynx likes the punishment. Well, apparently they've just changed it recently where you can, like, because it used to just be, like, it was a straight 5-minute timeout, and now it was, like, 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Here. Let me look at Mitchell's name and see. Mitchell, I'm sorry. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. Let's give Mitchell 10 seconds. And the real bitch of it is it erases all their messages. Like, all their messages. And just doing it for no reason whatsoever. I mean, it's only 10 seconds, so he could literally type in, Mitchell could type in again right now. And I'm sure Lynx could probably, minute's probably up. There you go. Lynx is back.
Help my team get a core sample of the creature I just marked. Blood,
Sorry, it's just, that's funny to me. All right. It's only 10 seconds, though. It's just, like, whatever you wrote is just gone now, though. Like, and I think I'm actually kind of hurting myself because part of the whole algorithm thing is, like, how many people leave a like on it, how many chats per minute. Like, chatting for live streams is, like, the biggest thing. So, like, you can come in here and, I mean, don't go be a dick about it, but, like, I'm not going to stop people from spamming, like, some emotes from time to time. You know what I mean? Like, so long as you're not saying anything hateful or, you know, really rude, like, I'll probably let you go for a little bit just to get the chat, you know, length, number up, you know what I mean? But it's all, because it's all algorithm stuff. I really hate how they don't let you even talk like an adult anymore on this whole platform. You know, instead of saying the word SEX, you know, you kind of, you really, well, just don't say it. And if you're putting in, what do you call it? Like closed captioning, you would spell it SEGGS, you know, something clever and so like it doesn't know that you said that, or, you know, this person unalived themselves. Like, there's already like channel specific things for kids. I don't think we need to dumb it down for every single human being. on the platform. Like, it's annoying, man. I find it really annoying anyway. Because I'd like to just be able to talk to you guys as normal adults.
I got the wheel.
I mean, we're playing a game here that's 18 plus, or rated mature, whatever that is, 17 or whatever. I don't know. Why me? I didn't do anything. You're taking your light back? I apologize. It was 10 seconds. It was just I clicked it and I was just like, I'm going to do it just to have a little fun. YouTube was the Wild West in 2005. Was that when it started? Was 05? I've been seeing videos like they're like music videos because you know how like all the bands and everything uploaded like their entire catalog like in a day, and everything's from like 15 years ago. So I don't know if that's when they actually did the like YouTube was really like, oh hey, this is a thing now, or like if that's when they created the Vivo, or I think Vivo came along quite a bit later, but I don't remember anymore. But it's nuts, man. I was thinking the other day because I was just sitting here at my desk. I think I was probably playing and just listening to a bunch of different music. It seemed like that has like 1 billion views. This one has 4 billion views. Like 4 billion people on this platform alone have watched this video. Like, it's nuts, man. Can you not be a dick?
Swapping mag.
I mean, they think they just stole my car. I'll let them think it. Oh no, you have taken my ride. How will I ever? Oh, I'll just fly. Okay, wait. Do we see? Nobody's going over there. They're all doing different stuff, man. Come on. I was hoping somebody would do the red one. 10 seconds is a long time. It's not even the length of time. I mean, it's just that it takes away all of your old messages. Like, everything you typed in the chat today is gone now because of that. Which, again, it hurts me. It doesn't hurt you. It hurts me. Because I lose that chat rate.
You have to catch them, right? So, catching that target. My team will get his DNA.
It hurts my soul. Wow. Fair enough. I've been successful for today. It's a good stream then. Oh boy. Olale way! Whoa.
That'll be neutralized.
Okay. I don't have room for any of that crap. I really do like it. It's anytime I'm not using like all my stuff when I play this game now, like, you know, the golden armor, ether blade, all of that stuff, it really is just like, oh, reminds me. I was gonna say, like, it's just kind of like, why it's such a hassle. It's like, it's not that big a deal to plate armor. But so I don't know if you guys noticed this, speaking of things like from the trailer and the gameplay footage that we were you remember the 17 minutes that they put out. If you might have noticed that instead of, like, you got to think back to Cold War. So Cold War, the whole thing with armor was like you couldn't carry any extra. It was just whatever you had on you, and as soon as you ran over it, it replated for you automatically if you didn't have full armor. So it just did it automatically, and again, you couldn't carry any extra. And now with BO6, it's going to be like MW3 here, where you get to carry extra armor, and you've noticed, like, it says on your plates, like, oh, they have 2 extra plates over here or whatever. But that also means we're going to have to be replating. And I think we have to actually, like, hold triangle or hold Y for armor now in the new game, which I actually really, really don't like. Now, if there's a way, like if there's just a setting that we can put on where like it automatically plates the armor for you once you pick it up, like I'll be okay with that. And then you can have the extra stuff on you. Which makes me think that there's probably not a setting though, because like what would it do? Like as soon as you got hit once and it like put a chink in your armor, it takes like one full plate from your inventory, like your stash basically, automatically, like immediately. Like that doesn't seem really like viable. Maybe if it got to like when we were missing one full plate or something, I don't know. I'd be all right with that, but I really don't want to have to Dude, I'm hiding behind a hill. Just go away.
Casimir going out.
I really don't want to have to like replate the entire game, man. That's gonna be annoying. I was assured by a friend that 10 seconds was a very long time. I just saw your comment. That's a good one. It's not. She lied, or he. I'm not judging. But they lied. Okay, let's just super double quick. Here's the storm right on top of us. I don't think anybody actually is doing the red worm, but no, 100% they're not. Okay, let's turn around. Let's go get that.
Market contract.
A few days ago, I asked an American name 3 countries outside of North America. Motherfucker says Texas, France, Korea, and Japan. Average American won't say a country, they would say a city. I don't know about the average American on that one. I'm an average American and I can name 3 countries pretty easily, man. So I don't know about that. Sounds like some jingoistic crap you're on there. Oh, you know something? Actually, speaking of that, my passport is no longer valid. I need to renew it. I used to date a girl that was not from this country.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Get through. I mean, and it's good for 10 years. So it's like, it's not like you think about it a lot. It's just like, all of a sudden one day, like, I haven't needed it for a while. And then one day you go and look and like, oh no, it's expired. I mean, it was this year expired, but I gotta go get a new one. And I think my license expires this year too. I gotta go renew that. Dude, just like a trip to the DMV just sounds awful. Just absolutely awful. I can name 63. Well, there you go. America is an empire with 50 countries. Well, let's not get into a whole America yay or America boo kind of situation here.
Animated hostage fleet.
Looks like Fletcher's gonna have to find another way to keep his teams armed.
But again, well, no. Let's just leave it alone. As I say that, I'm about to go. Well, and listen here. I'm not going to do that. All right. So let's have a look. Where is the storm? Where's the storm? Let's go. Let's do this. Come on. Let's do this one. We're going to do tier 3 cargo in the storm. It's going to be fun. I hope we're so long as I can actually get the vehicle out of the oh man, storm is here. Okay, I was gonna literally just about to say so long as I can get it before the vehicle before we go into the storm, we'll be all right. But we cannot do that.
Deploying gravity grenade. Scratch one, undead dipshit. Move over. I got the wheel.
All right, we'll still be all right though. It's all good. I can't see anywhere. Gotta get my windshield wipers fixed.
Merc's called in a helo. Watch out, mate.
Literally cannot see. Oh boy. Oh, dude. Like, I've done this so many times. I should know it by heart anyway. Like, just by feel.
I'm at rendezvous, ready and waiting.
But I guess not. Are we going to be able to even check what's in the reward rift? Good stuff. Don't have time for it. We gotta go. We gotta go. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Alright, I just need to get out of here before my gas mask breaks. There we go. Okay. And we can go refill it right here. Yeah, it's here. Okay. We're good. Take the money and run. America. Yeah. Alright, now, where... I didn't even check to see where last exfil will be. It's not going to be there. It's going to be up here? Right?
Market contract.
It should be all the way up there, right? It's not going to be on the bottom? Juggernaut suit was pretty good. I already have a sigil, so I definitely don't need that. Maybe I missed it, but there's still no news on whether we're getting an outbreak type. Eric, no, we are not getting outbreak this year, which I find, like I said, I find very strange. It was just so successful for them, and then they made such a big deal about how, you know, this version of zombies was their most successful third mode, like most players ever, in any game they've ever had. And then we're not getting it. But again, maybe, you know, because I think it's been confirmed that we're getting 6 round-based maps. And then with this, maybe we're getting Black Ops 2 remade. Kind of like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 was remade this year into MW3. Maybe we'll get Outbreak in that game. Maybe they won't remake the Zombies maps, but maybe we'll get more of, like, what we have here. Which... honestly, like, it's not the best thing ever. I would rather have, like, I think the Black Ops 2 maps remade. But it's honestly, like, if they actually go all the way with it and give us missions throughout the full year, like they did with DMZ, I guarantee you there's more Zombies players than there were DMZ players. And they gave DMZ a legit shot, a full year of missions and everything, and they just didn't do that for us. And I just don't understand why. I really don't. Maybe I'm naive. I don't get it. Again, Zombies players have shown themselves over and over to be dedicated to the game and will spend money. I mean, again, $50 DLC was the best-selling DLC they've ever had. So, you can't say we don't show up and show out with our wallets, even. I know you don't. But I do like Cold War Outbreak. I didn't say I didn't like Cold War Outbreak. I'm fine with Cold War Outbreak. It's a little bit boring. I will say that for sure. And I was actually, I told you guys I played D Machine a little bit earlier today. And I had considered for a second, like, oh, maybe I'll hop on some Outbreak. Nah, it's going to be dull. That's my only problem with it, is it's just a little too, like, it's boring. Ultimately, I think is what it boils down to. But I think that MWZ solved the boring issue, and I think, you know, I think this as Outbreak is a good mode. Again, all they needed to do was just, for me at least, was to update the game the whole year, and I'd have been perfectly happy. I mean, as is, I still enjoyed it. I don't love it by any stretch. Dude, what is he saying? Barrera is going crazy, man. Let's go do this. Why not?
Weapon stash contract.
This better be where the final exfil is. If it's not, we're actually not even in trouble. We have the Scorcher we can get over there. Wherever there might be. I enjoyed Cold War Outbreak too. Yeah, it was good. It was just, again, it was a fun new mode. Like, it was something different, but it was their first attempt, and they just weren't there yet. And I think with this, they got it to a place where I would be happy to play this for a year, so long as the missions, again, so long as the missions are updated throughout the full year, exactly like they did with DMZ. Then I would have no problems with it. Okay, it's here. Okay, we're good. I mean, I don't know where else it would have been, but it just makes me nervous sometimes. Like, because it doesn't exactly work out where the final exfil is. Like, is that really the furthest point in the map? I mean, and let's be honest, dude, like, you just saw my rank pop up there. 962, like, I've played this a lot, and there's about a week's worth of, and I mean a literal, I played it for about a week. I don't even mean like a full 7 days worth of, 24 hours of actual game time. I'm talking about, I messed around with multiplayer for about a week. Other than that, all of that is on zombies. Wait, did this get canceled? Why did this get canceled? When the final exfil comes in, do they cancel the contract? I just noticed that. I was like, wait, this has to be done by now. That's not cool. Why don't they let me finish it? One thing I do like about the final exfil is it's tier 1 zombies. So there's a lot of them, but just mow these bastards down. Just hold that right trigger down. Did they make the final exfils easier? It just doesn't feel like it's as mad as it used to be. I don't know why. Because I don't ever remember just standing here being like, oh, it's time to go. Oh well. We should play it sometime, maybe in 18 years when you have free time. Yeah, you got it. Oh man, already thinking about the college fund and where she's gonna go. Have you and your wife talked about, like, have those talks while you're just sitting there laying in bed, like getting ready for bed in the night? Like, I wonder where she's gonna go to college and what she's gonna do. You think she'll be a lawyer, a doctor? Riley, that's a good name, man. Good name. All contracts get canceled when the final exfil inbound comes up. Oh, okay. I wanted there to be players as zombies to hunt down other squads in that map, like Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I mean, you know, well, because they talk about it all year about like you know, doing like a grief mode or PvP, VE, you know, like doing all that kind of stuff. And like, dude, they're giving us one story mission every 2 months. Like, they're not doing any more work. Like, they don't care. Did you guys know the Bloodburner takes no damage? That was what, day 2 of this game? Still easily one of my most successful shorts videos, by the way. Because people love to complain. Yeah, it does. Totally does. Okay. Oh, yeah, she got her 5 of 29 account set up already. There you go. All right, let's see where we ended up. Well, let's check this. Because, again, one of my 2 final goals is I want to get this camo, but just because I think it looks cool. On one of my guns. That's it. And then it's going to be this gun. We're only 2 to 3 games away from getting it done, so that will definitely happen. The other one again is the final story mission, which that will happen Wednesday. Do we have? What do we have? Okay, we're gonna craft that. I'm sure I'll play between now and Wednesday, but we're gonna craft that for sure. We're gonna make a mags of holding for sure, because I don't have I have plenty of ether blades, but some of these things I don't actually have a lot of. Whoops. We'll craft it on the Scorcher. And I've got, like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six ray guns. Oh my god. I have 3 extra Scorchers. I've got a ton of flawless crystals. I don't have a ton of legendary tools. I have these 2. The one I have on, so I have 3. It's not a lot. I have... How many dogs do I have? 1, 2... I mean, I don't know why. I'm just gonna make another one. 3. I mean, it's better than having a perk. Like, what does it matter, right? So I'll craft that. We can destroy that. We'll make that. And then I will make another ether blade. Do you guys think any of the new stuff is going to be like so the Sergeant's Beret, do you think it's going to be important or like the Golden Mask? I've literally never used this. Do you think it's going to be important for this final mission? I don't. Deadwire detonators, like, out of those 3, I think that one came in the most handy. Like, when you went into the Dark Ether Rifts, there were ways to use it that were pretty good. That's why I have the 1, but I have 1. The other stuff I don't have any of. Like, the Golden Mask, I don't have 1. Sergeant's Beret, don't have 1. The VR11, we know, if it's going to be like we go in. I didn't see. You know what? Should we watch the trailer again? Can you watch the trailer in game? Shouldn't there be a way for us to watch the trailer, like the cinematics? Don't you think that would be nice? I don't know what that is, but I wish I had one. I do. Just you and me both, Mitchell. Wednesday is the mid-season update. What's coming? It's the final story mission, the final rift. I can see if I can show you the... if I can... It shouldn't mess anything up. Do we know what the new stuff is? Maybe the Golden Mask, but no. The act missions are only tier 2 zombies. Not always, though. No, because like I think the first one we had was those are tier 3 zombies, weren't they? Oh, you know what we can do? We'll go to YouTube on the account here. Hey, look, that's me. We're live right there. So let's go my subscriptions. We're gonna go to this. Don't freak out.
There is nothing like holding, loving, being around a chimp,
I can't skip for 15 more
especially
seconds.
Tonka. And I'll do anything to protect that primate.
Chimp Crazy, streaming exclusively on Max.
Think of a poem about your identity.
Funding our school is a big.
So let's go my subscriptions. We're gonna go. That was so weird just having me there. Okay, videos here. Let's watch the trailer for the final. What's coming Wednesday. And as you can see, people are really, really into it. There's 108 views. It's been out for 3 days. How about this every X4 mission? Has been tier 2. Possible. I don't remember. You just advertised Chimp Crazy. Yes, I did. I did. They should buy me a cup of coffee for that. So let's... again, was saying it during the stream earlier, but something I always look for when I'm watching these trailers, like for what's coming up, going into these Dark Ether rifts, is what wonder weapons they use, because there's going to be like a hint, or you can see they have the obelisks again. Like, they're really not going out of their way, but they use every wonder weapon in this. So you're going to see a ray gun, you're going to see the Scorcher, you're going to see the Wonder Waffle. I think you don't see the VR11, but like, you also don't see them doing, I don't think, any like of the old like contracts. Remember, like the first couple of Dark Ether rifts we got, we had to do like an escort mission, and you had to do the Ether rocket mission, and like you had to keep doing those. I don't see anything like that in this trailer, but let's watch.
What is this place?
Ray gun,
You'll need to find your
Wonder Waff. By the way,
She's close now.
okay, you know what we're gonna do? Hold on. No, I don't want to do it like this. Okay, this might get weird for a second, but here, let's do this. Say hi to the dogs. I should come back in just a second. Come on.
What is this?
There we go. Okay. Are we good? You guys are still with me? Cutest puppers, man. Thank you, my babies, rip dogs. Yeah. This is literally my favorite picture of all time. I think this is it's just the best picture ever. Picture of my dogs in the bath there. Okay. So again, we're gonna keep. We're not necessarily gonna go through this frame by frame, but. Sorry. By the way, can we just, everybody, if you haven't left a like on the stream, we haven't even hit 10 likes yet. Can we do that? We have 93 total views, and we're not even at 10 total likes. I appreciate it. So we're just gonna go. Let's go through this. We're gonna look for clues. We're gonna watch this a few times. We can literally do like half speed or quarter speed, but just to get an idea of like what's coming. So even just right there, right? So we've got Maya and we have Ravenov there, obviously, okay? So we got like a floating city kind of a situation. We've had something similar in these dark rifts before, these dark ether rifts, where you jump up on, like, what was it, Al Bagra? Like when you go up to get the keys, or even like back in BO4, remember, what was it, Ancient Evil? You're going to see him use like a little jump pad to go from island to island. But we've had stuff like this before, so we're going to be floating. And this ship, by the way, like we're going to get a little bit better of a look at it right here. And these are, I think that's a bus or a train car or something. Like these are, I don't know if we're going to be hopping up here, but we do see somebody use a Scorcher to boost up into the sky like that. But you guys remember on, was it the second Dark Ether rift that we went into? Remember you had to go into the ship and then you had to get like you had to melee kills and it filled up the obelisk, and then you got like the torn target thing that you put at the firing range. Is there something about that ship that is like important? Or if you think of Terminus, like there's a new ship there, we're going on that. There can't possibly be any link, right? Like I don't think so, but I guess I wouldn't say no for sure. So again, we're jumping up over here. This is stuff like we did in the not the unstable rift, but the one before that, right? We had to climb up, activate an obelisk, and then like fill souls around it. When we had the one we had to shoot the symbols, the 3 symbols, you had the mega bomb was like the first one you would do, then you shot the symbols, and then you went over and did the escort mission on the other side. But you had to climb up some stuff like this, these floating island type deals. Again, ray gun. Wonder Waffle, he's about to take this jump again like Ancient Evil in Black Ops 4. See, like it's not a regular jump. Like nothing boosted him other than using that crystal. It actually boosted him. It wasn't something that he did. Like it's not something that he's holding. Like the character is holding. Again with the ship. We got mimics, obviously. What other... We do see disciples, right? That's coming up in a second here. This is only like a 37 seconds total. So we're going to boost here. We got these train cars floating. I don't really see anything else here that's particularly interesting. These crystals being kind of like, we've got purple crystals, the normal Ethereum crystals. We've got these red ones. Could be something with that. I don't know. But it looks like we're boosting up to this ship. And then on this ship... we have a disciple. By the way, Mark, what's up, man? The whole thing, remember when I was doing the live stream, breaking down Black Ops 6, the 17 minutes of gameplay, and there was the ship, and I was like, there's a purple thing on the wall over here, and I was like, we don't know what that is. It's going to be something. It's the level 3 armor. So just in case you guys don't know, armor in the new game is a wall buy. It's not like there is no armor station. There's only the arsenal station now. So like upgrade your gun with salvage. And there is also where you put ammo mods on. It's in the arsenal, whatever it's called, arsenal locker thing. There is no armor station like Cold War. So that whole thing on the ship, the purple part, there's a blue one, which is level 2 armor. So you start with level 1 automatically in Black Ops 6. Blue is, like I said, level 2 armor. And then once you buy it, it goes away. So you can no longer buy it. So you've got that. Then you just have to pick up armor plates on the ground, I think. Or maybe salvage. You can use them somewhere, but I don't think so. And then you can buy level 3 armor off the wall with the purple. So that's why... just thought I'd bring that up because it was the one thing I didn't know when we were watching the Black Ops 6 gameplay. Like, what the hell is that? Is it a portal? Is it a whatever? But it's an armor station. So we got zombies running over here. We got, obviously, this guy coming after us. And again, we're just boosting up to this ship. Boost up to it. And then on the ship, we got Disciple. Then we've got massive amounts, obviously, of zombies around one big crystal. This is an ammo pile here. So there's going to be a holdout of some sort up here. I think this is like we're about to see an obelisk as well. These look like breakable crystals. So he's up here. Did you see that? So he was up here spinning away. He's got the Scorcher right here. His buddy here. This is like, it just looks like a rift. So you wouldn't necessarily have to bring in a Scorcher. You could probably take these rifts and jump up to here, I guess. But it seems like this is going to be a necessary place, although I don't see an obelisk yet. Doing a holdout of some sort. Again, we do have obelisks, though. See here? Which is just so disappointing, man. They really... Oh, I just wish they cared about us. Or else I could just stop spending my money on these stupid games. Okay, now, did you see that part of it, too? I was talking about how on the ship, the first time we had to do this, when you were doing... you had the holdout kind of a thing. You had to get melee kills around the obelisk on the ship. Again, I believe it was the second Dark Ether Rift that we got. And then from that, we got 3 items. One of those items was that torn piece of paper, the target, that we had to put to the firing range. This, tell me, does that not look exactly like a target? From a target range? Like, I mean, I think that's exactly what this is again. It's like the same thing. That's the head, the shoulders coming off of it, and the center mass part where you would shoot it. And, you know, I think it's literally the same stuff. Moon jump pads. I think that was just. I think they just gave us a better look at it. Yeah, Mark, you see what I'm saying? There's the head, like the red part in the middle, like aim for this, and then the shoulders coming off of it, and then shoot the center mass for the for the target to score points. Then we have the thing, and the big rift opens up, and then. Dark Ava, for lack of a better term. We're going to see her in a second as well. So after she interacts with that obelisk, she gets like a headache or something is, oh my god, it hurts. Or kind of like, at the end of Act 3, when she pulls the handle and the electricity in her arm, she gets floated up and it passes out. And then she was just floating again. It's only for like a couple of frames. Come on. Come on. There we go. Symbol. Like we've had a bunch of times. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frames that they gave to us. So that's a clue. Symbols down here. Symbols that we've had to shoot in the past. Anything on her? No, same gun. I can't tell if anything's really going on with her there. Sister, you will join us. That's Dark Ava, we know that. The 3 lights, I don't know what that's about. Like, if you guys have theories about that, I'll hear them. I don't know what that's about, though. Okay. Starting off, nothing... We're going to go through it again, by the way. Nothing special. Ravenov and Ava, dad and daughter. It's Eric and Riley. Should we watch it at like quarter speed? Okay, let's do that. Okay, this actually, it was kind of funny because this actually looks like the hospital from Verdansk. Like the original Warzone map. Ava, Dark Ava, and Sam. I don't think Sam has anything to do with this. Yeah, we know that the entity is Dark Ava from the last. Was it the last one? Not the Unstable Rift, but the thing before that. So we know that it's Dark Ava. We know that it's like her other half of her. That's why it's sister. That she created it somehow. Don't know. I have to go back and rewatch this stuff because it's been a while. But yeah, this actually kind of looks like the hospital from Verdansk, the original Warzone map. But I mean, I don't think it is anyway. I was gonna say it's definitely not. But like every time we go to the Dark Ether, it's from Modern Warfare 2 from last year's game. Like it's all locations from there, so it could be. Again, the big ship up here. I'm wondering if that's going to be like the final place that we have to go. By the way, also, where do you guys think this rift is going to open up? Because we've got the first one, right, was in the bottom of Tier 3 on that little island. Then we got at the very north part in front of the bathhouse, right? And then you had the small go into it, and then the big use the sigils, you know. So the south, north, and then we had on the west side. So I think it's going to be, you know, where the Wonder Fizz machine is on the east side of Tier 3. I think that's where it's going to be. And like all 4 of them, we have to activate it somehow, the rifts, and it's going to like form this like beam of light in the middle of Tier 3 pretty much. And it's going to be like some crazy crap's going on there. If only Eric would that good at 60. If at 70, if only we all could. I'll look even better rocking that tab on. There you go. As the ship from shipment? No, it is not the ship from shipment. Anything here? Like we go over here, right? I'm pretty sure, but let's see. So like we've got literally a full train like floating here. These red crystals, and there's like a big purple one here. Is that a mystery box location? Will this beam of light? I don't know. I mean, that could be a mystery box spot, which would be weird. Why would we need a mystery box spawn in a Dark Ether rift? Is it Pack-a-Punch maybe? But they don't light up Pack-a-Punch like that. I don't know. Okay, again, the only 2 bosses that we've seen, Mimics and the Disciple. We didn't see any Manglers, no Abominations, Mega or regular. Although we don't have regular ones in this game, I guess. This building here looks kind of like Tier 3 buildings that we have in the game, but I doubt it. And again, we're jumping up here to here. It looks very much like, again, not the Unstable Rift, but the one before that we had to get up onto these spots and then fill some obelisks. Although I don't see an obelisk here. It looks like you jump, you go to the next one. We've got ray gun. I can't tell if he's got a wonder weapon or just a regular gun, but we see 3 wonder weapons in this. Oh, that's just a regular gun. Okay. So yeah, again, Mimic. These are the jumps just like Ancient Evil in Black Ops 4. From island to island. Again, with the ship, I don't know if that's a zombie or like one of our guys, but we've got big crystal here. Like if you think to Cold War Outbreak, remember like when you would do the there were certain I'm thinking of it too because it was on Armada. I'm specifically thinking of when they had like a big crystal and you would do a holdout. It wasn't the holdout step though. You had to fill up something. I don't remember. Anyway, it's giving me that kind of vibe because, like, you see the big crystal up here. And we're seeing these huge crystals, purple ones and red ones, all over the place. But, like, I think you jump, and, like, there's probably, if you don't have a Scorcher, there's, like, a rift down here or something that you can take to pop up here. I'm guessing. This orange light here is making me think something is up, but... So, again, Scorcher. So... That was the 2 different types of crystals I'm talking about. You got the red ones again and the purple ones. I don't know. Does it mean anything? I have no idea. And that is, by the way, so we were coming this way on the ship, and you could see these 3 islands floating out there. And this guy is going, because he has a Scorcher. So we were over here looking, and we could see these 3 floaters. And I think these are all jump pads. Like these spots here, I think these are all for jumping up. It'll boost you up. But he's got the Scorcher, so I think he doesn't need it. It's my guess. And I think we could probably even maybe still go up here. So there could be like more keys, kind of like the Albragro one, like the first Dark Ether that we had, where you could maybe find stuff up there. Or there could just be like power-ups or whatever up there. We've got a Disciple. Just regular zombies as well running around. the big massive crystal thing, an ammo pile here. So we're obviously have to go up here and do something up here. There's probably going to be a holdout of some sort to do up here. That's why there's an ammo cache up here. And then we just see like just how many. Here's the ammo cache thing. You see just how many zombies there are. Disciple, breakable, crystal. I don't know. There's nothing that will tell us like it's tier 2, tier 3, tier 27, you know, zombies or whatever. There's our 2 guys. He's got the Scorch who's shooting it. There's a rift that you can take from there. They're running towards the rift. We might need to go into the rift. Maybe it'll send you to, like, that's how you get up to the highest spot, and maybe that's the final, like, holdout. That's where everything ends. I don't know. So we've got, like, so these, an obelisk here. You can see it. And it looks like we're being chased up to the top of this. So, again, it could be, like, King of the Hill kind of thing. Let's get to the top of everything. I don't know. And, like, Revelations, kind of. Yeah, kind of. But it's like the reason why I'm saying Ancient Evil is because it's literally like that little thing on the ground. Like it's not a wondersphere like in Revelations or in like DE even. It's literally just like a crystal thing on the ground that just kind of shoots you out there. I bet they patch the Scorcher when this comes out. I think they're done with that, man. I don't think they care enough. If they do, though, I'll be furious. By the way, we've seen a couple of camos on these regular guns, and they are tier 3 camos that we're seeing. So that is usually a clue as well. We noticed in previous trailers like this that we've seen where they're only like level 2 Pack-a-Punch camos, and these have all been level 3. So I'm betting that these zombies are tier 3 zombies. Yeah. See his... This is a tier 3 camo. And we saw him earlier when he was running directly at the camera, holding his gun like this. That's on top of the truck. Okay, let's just see what we can see from like this wide view. Obviously, like this looks like a power-up floating in the back there, somewhere way out there. I'm wondering if these... We've got red crystal here, red crystal here. I don't know if these are the boosts, like where we jumped. We can go look at that. I think when you see these spots, I think these are the boosts. The boost jump like from island to island. Anyhow, we've got the obelisk, and this is where we're about to see, I think, I don't know if that's Ava there. I can't tell if that's even a person. So we're going to see like the target thing again. Just like we did on the ship the first time to get the tattered target, whatever the hell it was called. You guys remember. It was one of the items we had to upgrade and we had to bring to the firing range. So we've got one of our guys, a bunch of zombies. Again, red crystals, purple crystals. Have the obelisk. I don't know what these are around it. Do you think that means that, like, is it going to be a ammo mod kind of a thing as well, like this time? Like this is napalm burst, and the obelisk will actually give it out like it did last time. Again, I think that's a power up. I don't know what this red crystal is. I don't like something over there. What's exploding right in the middle of the screen there? That's the red... No. What is that? What is this? What is this thing that's exploding? A mangler? I don't see a mangler, though. It looks kind of like a cannon blast from a mangler, but the blast from a mangler usually, like, it'll follow you. And this thing is just going and exploding at a designated point over here. And I don't see any manglers. I see armored zombies, but I don't see any manglers. Like, I have no idea what that is. This is our guy. Yeah, that is Ava. And now she's at this obelisk again. She's interacting with it. Which, by the way, if you have tap to interact and hold to reload, it messes up anytime you go to like a PND or go to interact with one of these obelisks or anything like that. It completely messes it up, and it just usually doesn't register, and it will end up getting you killed. So I'm probably going to have to remember to switch that over, because I have tap to interact, and it completely ruins interacting with these PNDs or these obelisks and doing whatever. It's gotten me killed a bunch of times, man. But again, this looks like a target. Again, looks like the same target that we got from before. So we've got two of our guys protecting Ava. I mean, and Ava's obviously not a playable character in this. So is this part of a cutscene? I don't know. It moved fast too. The thing that exploded, yeah, I don't know what that was, man. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is part of a cutscene or like the start of like the final boss kind of a holdout kind of a thing. I don't know. It ends now. That's the target. 100% that's a target. This is the obelisk with the orb above it. It's collecting souls. See, this is a soul going in. So I think it is. We saw that orange part, or reddish orange. I think that probably will be like a napalm burst kind of a thing. I think it's going to be an ammo mod type thing again, which makes sense. They just repeat everything they've done before. Everyone was running from it too. Yeah. Hey, wait, the person on the left has the same color pants as Scarlet? That was still so funny, dude, when that first footage leaked out. Well, it didn't leak. It was from the Xbox presentation in Call of Duty. And people were like, that's Scarlet's outfit. Same thing. It's like, dude, she would be 127 years old, and you think she's running and sliding like that? It was what ended up being Maya. Okay. Anyway, so same obelisk thing. Has the target. It's probably going to be an ammo mod type thing because we see it collecting souls again. I don't know why Ava's here while it's collecting souls. That's kind of weird. These zombies look like they've been boosted by the Disciple because they got purple in their chests. Collecting the souls, and then it blows up. And then Dark Ava comes in. Sister, you will join us or something. Sister. It's kind of cool listening to it like this. Oh. So she's getting pulled up into the air again, and then we have these symbols again. Now, I think this is probably just like a callback. I don't think necessarily we're going to have to interact with these symbols. I think this is because this is obviously part of a cutscene of some sort. So we're not going to interact with these, or maybe it's setting them off like we have to go then, kind of like we've done in the past, find the symbols on the walls and shoot the correct ones in the correct order kind of a deal. It could be something like that. Like this will go flying off to this ship, and this one down here will go flying off to a building, and we have to, you know, shoot them in an order or something, possibly. And then the 3 orbs around Dark Ava, like I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is. And that's it. So one more time, full speed.
What is this place?
Sorry, track team. You'll need to find your own.
Again, sorry, I just want to point this out. PAP 3 camo on the ray gun. PAP 3 camo on the regular gun as well. So, again, they've done it in the past where they showed the particular camo on the guns of our soldiers have told us what level zombie that we're facing in these Dark Ether rifts. And they've been tier 2 in the past. So I'm assuming that we're getting tier 3 zombies in this. Hey, wait, the person... I already said that's right. But her shirt's different.
You'll need to find your own way up.
And again, to go over, like, look at the boost. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I think when you see this light, this faint blue light here, like, I think these are all boost pads. Will take you from the next. So I don't think you necessarily have to have a Scorcher to go in and do this. Although we see a guy using a Scorcher to boost up in the sky to get to the ship. I don't think you necessarily need to use one. That would be actually really annoying and bad, I think, if they made you use a particular weapon. But I'm going to use one anyway, but it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter for me, I should say. But my only question is, should I bring a regular gun or should I bring the Scorcher and like a ray gun?
To find your own way up. She's close now.
Yeah, and then everything else here, I mean, we've covered it. Again, this thing that blows up over here, I have no idea what that was. I really don't. My only question is, can you fall off the map to your death? Probably. Game looks to be telling you ray gun, but they use ray gun, Wunderwaffe, and Scorcher. Because again, in the past they have shown to me, like, the biggest clues are the Pack-a-Punch camo is telling you what level of zombie you're facing, and they have also in the past shown you our characters using a particular wonder weapon. Nothing. You haven't needed a particular wonder weapon for any. I mean, Scorch has always been the best. The VR11 obviously came in super clutch for the escort missions that we had, but anyway. Obelisk, target, collecting the souls. You see the souls flying in. But again, if she's there, it has to be... I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cutscene. She could come running in while we're fighting, and like that's... Even though she's not playable, she's a character in the game. It could happen that way as well, I suppose. Sister, you will join us in this. That's it. All right. Oh boy. Oh man, there we go. It just popped out there again. Okay. Can you guys hear my fan? Because like I turn the level of my monitor up so I can hear myself better, so I can talk normally and not push. But I can definitely hear my fan. Can't hear the fan at all? Okay. I definitely can, but so if I was recording like what do you call it? If I was doing like an audiobook reading, it would be terrible. But we're not doing that, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you know what? I bet you could probably fall off of this map. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, there's definitely some spots where it looks like you could fall off. And if you have the Scorcher, you might be able to save yourself and just boost again. But it looks like there's a lot of verticality in this. Like, it looks literally like you've got to keep going up the whole way until, like, maybe to the ship. But and like, on the ship, there's that rift. So once you get to the ship, maybe you have to then get into the rift to go to the final, like, super high up place. Because we're going to see, like, we boost up to the ship, we are on the ship, and then we have a rift that we're going to take while we're on the ship. And then from there, we're still climbing up. And then we get to this final spot here where the obelisk is, and this is where, that's Ava right there. So I'm guessing once we finally get up here, it's like this is going to be the big end battle. And that she's there waiting. Kind of like the first Act 1, like the final mission on that, where you go pick her up. You rescue her, and then you escort her to the helicopter. Just like that. And this thing is tripping me out that over here. Like, because what is this? What is this right here? Is that a dog that explodes? Is it a hellhound kind of a thing? Looks like a plague hound, but no. Like, what is that? And then that goes a few feet, and then it explodes. Boom, that goes off. So that explodes there. And then, watch here. Or is it those zombies exploding? Like, what's going on there now? I don't know. Eric must be happy to hear a rambling after Riley. Maybe there's a new disciple type that explodes on you. At the end of the video, we get a close-up of it. Well, this is... I mean, we're 24 seconds into 37. Oh. I think that's just that's the obelisk exploding. Or actually it's something other than the obelisk. Wait, is this a whole other person standing there? Is it like it's her reflection? It's like a double of her. See that? It's the same stance, but just like it's been shifted. I can't tell what... This is the obelisk, but what is this? Because that explodes. I have no idea what that is. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Look, it's a smiley face. And this is the hair, like, hey! I have no idea. I don't know what that is that's explode. Like, this is the obelisk. You can see that, like, that's right in front of her. That's what she's touching. That's the top of it that's now tipped over. But this explosion here is completely separate. I mean, it's happening probably because of the obelisk exploding, but I have no idea what it is. Like, I can't make out anything there. And then it's just a fireball. Yeah, I don't know. And then, okay, that's another thing. Because we only get literally 4 frames of her being up in the sky, which is weird. And then we do see those 2 symbols, although, I mean, I've paused on this already, so we've seen it. But it is peculiar, because it's literally 4 frames. And again, we got the symbols here, 1 up there and then 1 down here. But it is literally 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, gone. I don't know. Did that special type of mangler explode? I don't even know what special mangler. No manglers explode though. Like are you talking about like the HVT mangler? No. Yeah, I don't think it's a mangler. Definitely not a mangler blast. That one that we saw like shooting across the screen and then blows up. For one of the DLCs, we had a mangler boss. Oh yeah. I think that was the one where we had the ship too, like when you finally brought the escort around to that soccer field, like the stage, area, yeah. No, I don't believe it did. And they specifically showed us mimics and disciples. They didn't show us specifically anything else, but they made clear like mimics and disciples. Mimics, great because they're the easiest ones. Oh, we just had somebody do something. Sorry. Stephen Edwards, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's breaking it down like this is probably just going to be like I think we're honestly putting more effort into it than they really did. Again, the 2 biggest things for me, the number 1 biggest thing is the Pack 3 camo on the soldiers' guns. So, I mean, I would triple pap anyway doing this, and I have a bunch of tier 3 crystals, so I would do that regardless. But good to know. Okay, these probably we're going to have tier 3 enemies in here. So that's good to know, like what level of challenge that you've got coming up, right? And then, like I said, normally in the past, I would check like what wonder weapons are shown, because it's probably a good idea to use that wonder weapon because it would be good against, you know, whatever particular boss type we've got in there or whatever. But they show the ray gun, the Wonder Waffle, and the Scorcher. Now, if they're showing us those three because they think we're all going to be, you know, remember, it's teams of 3 that you start, you know, the max that you can start this with. It's not teams of 4, it's teams of 3. If they're thinking, if the only way to do this is with a squad, I'm going to be pissed because I'm a solo player, obviously. So I'll be super pissed. But that you can definitely use the Scorcher to boost up to the ship and maybe like skip a few steps. I mean, I was going to use that anyway because it's the best way to get around the map, just to earn points enough at the start of the game to, you know, to buy all your perks, to buy a ton of Casimir grenades, whatever, you know. By the way, can you guys remind me? Because I honestly don't remember. So, oh, yes, I think I do remember it, as a matter of fact. When we get these new rifts, right, it's always been in the past that we go in, and then we go to the little one, right? There's the little one and the little A, and then the big A. The big ones are the ones you have to use the regular sigil on or the elder sigil. But there's always the little A that you go into first. You complete whatever that is. Like you get the perforated target, I think it was called, right? You get the watch that you need to, the MMA gloves, the whatever, right? That you need to upgrade. And then you do tier 3 contracts and you get like the sigils or something like that. And then you're going to have to do this. But it could be like the last one where we had the unstable rift, where it's just like, well, here's the thing, just go in it. I mean, I don't think they're going to do that. I think because we saw the obelisk, we see the target. I don't know. I think we're going to have to do like the 2-step process. Eric, are you going to be around on Wednesday to play, or you have to work, or you have to be dad, and you don't? You're not going to be able to do this anyway. I got to talk to my friend. Every Monday night I play with a friend. We've been going through like the older zombie stuff. We're on BO3. We're playing Horizon Dragon. So I'll ask him tomorrow night if he'll be able to play Wednesday morning. I don't think that he can, but... how do you get the items to open the rift? Change slightly after every new rift. Did it change? It was always the small one, right? I probably need to play dad. I wouldn't feel comfortable to commit 100%. That's fine. It's totally fine, man. It's totally fine. If you're around though, and like and I'm playing solo or doing whatever, and you want to hop on, just let me know, and you can hop on. I totally get you. I get you, man. No worries. So let's think of the first one. The very first one, again, that's the south side on the little island. That little A was across from that, like right next to the hotel. Actually, in like what, tier 2, right? Technically, like the little A, and then the big A was on the island. So we did that, and then we got the 4 items, and then we had to upgrade 3 of them. And then we put it on the pedestals around it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's worked the same way pretty much every time, I think. 100%, yeah, it definitely has. It definitely has. Okay, so my guess is going to be that... let me pull this up. Okay, whoa, I gotta get rid of all this stuff. Okay, so this is our map. This is the zombies map. This is Urzikstan, right? Okay, so the first one came up, the little thing, this is that hotel. It's right here, the little A, and then the big A was on the island, right next to it, okay? Then we got the second one, the little A, this is the bathhouse, north side of tier 3. The little A is right here, and then once we completed that, then the big A was up on the hill up top here. So again, you would use the sigil, elder, or regular. And then the next one we got was over here. This is where the Wonder Fizz is right here, and this is like the cargo contract is always down here. This is where we do the big Dorito, right? You would shoot the symbols right here, and then you would go over here and do the Dorito thing. So this had a little A right next to it. Yeah, it did. Right over here. And then the big A was over here. So I think the final one is going to be, this is like, I don't know what this is called. I actually just call this the main square. This is where there's like the ammo pile is here. You almost always get a Mega Abomination here. And you finish the escort, the cargo contract right down here. And then over here is like where you do the, what is that? The Spore contract is right here. You usually get a Mega Bomb over here. This is a parking lot in front of like where the ammo refill is, and this is Wonder Fizz right here. I think it's going to be right here. So we're going to get the little A over here, and then like the big A will pop up like, I don't know, right here next to it. So we're going to have south, north, west, and east, and then we activate them all, and it's like a big, I don't know, like once you do the final pedestal or something, it's going to be like a big thing, and then maybe we go in like the middle, like on the bridge or something like that. Could be. I don't know. You did have to do small one first and got one of the journals. That was the first one. Yeah, so remember we went in there and we got like, yeah, we did the 4 holdouts and then you got her journal. Yeah. All that stuff. Can you hear the helicopter? I got items for the first one. You got items from doing odd jobs around the map to get them. Then purple contracts to upgrade. Second, you got the items in the Rift mission and upgraded them by doing things around the map to upgrade them. Yeah, you can hear the helicopter. Yeah, it's because my windows are open. It's because it's hot. Oh, it's cooling down nicely now. It's in the 60s, 68 right now. It's fantastic. We will swim underwater in the ocean to an underground cave to find the portal. Oh, God. Could you imagine? I mean, I kind of could. But, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Because, again, big A here, big A here, big A, big A, big 4-point kind of. It's like almost like a cross. Where would that put? I mean, kind of put the center point. I mean, this wouldn't neatly make a nice center point, period, I guess. Here. Somewhere around there. I don't know. I mean, we're just literally talking out of our butts now. That's too cool for Modern Warfare Zombies. By the way, does this bunker back here that you can go in Warzone, does that ever open up on Zombies? I don't think it does, right? The one, I think it's this rock or this rock. This is the big bunker door. I don't think that does ever open up, does it? In Zombies, I mean. And there's like another one, like right here in this underpass right here. There's one in this tier 2 area as well. I can't remember where. I don't think they open up ever. But anyway, that's Wednesday. I don't know. The only thing I'll be pissed about is if like you literally need to have a team. That's why they're showing 3 people, different people with wonder weapons. Not one of them was the VR11. So, and they've not used. I'm trying to think of when. Like the end of Act 3, everybody was using the ray gun for the worm. Remember the first worm that we got? The end of Act 3. So, not that you definitely don't need it for that. But we use, like, pretty much everybody used it. The Wunderwaffe was good for the escort contracts, but the VR11 obviously was much better. Dude, whoa. Your name is Switters in Spaceland? Oh my God, you're freaking me out. So the VR11 has come in very handy. The ray gun initially kind of was like we kind of all thought, because that was when they introduced it early, and then we were doing Act 3. It was like, well, you can use the wonder weapon for the the big boss. So we did, although you definitely didn't need it. And then the Scorcher obviously has been used basically since then. Look at my picture. I swear, like, for me here, it just looks like a bunch of pixels. I mean, it looks like a rainbow clown something with a bunch of pixels. I can't really make it out, to be honest with you, man. I promise I will look at it though. Got an adoring fan. I don't know. Oh my god! Whoa, dude, you're super creeping me out now. You put my face on Poindexter's head. And you just joined 5 days ago. Okay. Not creepy at all. Poindexter, it's Poindexter's body with my face on it. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I mean, for me, again, if I'm going in solo, I'll probably bring my regular gun that I've been using, the one we were using tonight. Which SMG was I using? I don't know. You guys know what it was. What the hell is that called? It's not the Horix, was it? No, it's not the FJ. It was the DLC gun, and not the newest one. Oh my god, I can't even think of the name of the damn thing. But I'll do that, and I'll do the Scorcher. Because obviously you're going to use the Scorcher because it's the best goddamn thing in the game, other than maybe the golden armor. It might even be better than that. It's definitely more fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, again, I think I'm putting more thought into it right now here talking to you guys than they probably put into doing it. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I am kind of curious. See, the thing is, like, are they going to finish the story? The whole thing with the Dark Ava, like, are we going to end all of that? Well, I mean, nothing really seems to ever end in Call of Duty, right? Even when they kill off characters, they're not really dead. But are they going to, or is it going to be like, again, with COD 2025, are they going to pick up, is instead of Black Ops 2 remastered zombies maps, are we going to get Modern Warfare Zombies Part 2, but, completely done by Treyarch that time? Like, are they just going to set up the next thing? Hopefully they give us a good ending or info. I mean, hopefully both. I'm kind of curious now. Like, I hadn't thought of that until just as I was saying it. Like, are they going to try, honestly, to, like, extend this? They're going to try to make this like an ongoing story going forward? Because, again, I was happy with the game at the beginning of the year. The only reason why I became unhappy with this is because they stopped updating it. So if they had just continued with the game, I think I'd have been perfectly happy. And the cutscenes and, like, the story part of everything so far has been good. It's been the best part of what we've gotten. So I don't have any problems with that. But I wonder if they will just continue. Like, if it'll be like a cliffhanger kind of a thing we're going to end up with on Wednesday, or is it going to be like full stop, that's it? And I don't even know how many people are actually going to stream it. I mean, you would think pretty much everybody would come back, but like I said, everything going on in kind of the zombies community right now, like people being canceled, semi-canceled, semi-whatever, I don't even know. Are they going to make that the day they come back? I know that there's other streamers that are out there like, I'm just not doing this game anymore. Like, I'm done with it. But, I don't ever believe those people. I mean, I'm going to play it one way or the other. I mean, I will live stream it and do it. I'll probably end up making a guide on it. I don't know. What's the drama going on? I haven't heard of it. I'm not even going to go into it. Like, just, you're better off not knowing, Eric, to be honest with you. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know the ins and outs of all this stuff. I don't really pay attention to that kind of thing because I don't know anybody personally involved with it, and therefore I do not know the actual story. I know what people might give out as story, but it's, you're hearing one side, you're hearing the other. What's the truth? No idea. So I don't know. I've just been following the whole Doc situation. It's along those kinds of lines. Who he hasn't streamed, he hasn't been back on YouTube for a while now, since like he tried to do a whole like, all right, hey, enough of this malarkey. I'm coming back, and people were like, whoa, buddy, no. So whatever. I don't know him either, so I'm not going to talk about any of that kind of crap. All right, whatever. I think they both didn't really do anything. Well, I think there's more than just the two, but the whole Lex situation with him and that girl, like, I again, I don't know either of them. I don't watch him either, and I just don't know. So it would just be like, here's her side, here's his side. I have no idea. Whatever. Again, all right. I'm already talking more about it than I want to. So, anyways, I will be back before Wednesday with another stream or two or whatever. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be MWZ. It could be some Cold War. Could be whatever. I will, though. I will be playing. I guess I won't. Soon, if not the end of this week, at some point next week, I will be playing Zetsubo no Shima, because strong Zets vibes from Terminus, man. Like, super strong vibes from Zetsubo on Terminus. Could be DMZ, you never know. Eric, I told you, man, I will stream it, but you have to play as well. Outbreak no purchase challenge. We could definitely do that. That actually sounds like fun. And we still probably we'll do Mauer and Forsaken with the 1-box challenge too, right? So maybe that'll be what we do the next stream, is Mauer 1 box. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to you. Everybody loves it. Can't get enough. Okay, that's it, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. And this went longer than I thought it was going to. It's almost 11 p.m. Oh my God, I gotta go to sleep. Good night, guys.